Ang mga susunod niyo pong mapapanood ay ang aking pakikipagtalakayan kasama si Jaren Ladia. Isa po siyang independent singer-songwriter at isang matalik na kaibigan. Disclaimer lamang po, hindi po kami magagaling at lalong hindi po kami mga sikat na musiko. May mga masasabi po kaming mga mali at mga opinyong hindi kayo sumasang-ayon. Piliin po muna sana nating umintindi at umunawa bago humusga. Pawang 2 tao lamang po kami na pinag-uusapan ang kanya-kanyang karanasan at kaalaman pagdating sa sining at musika. Mga minamahal na kapatid, ako po si Baste, and this is the Epic Picture Podcast. Magandang hapon, Jaren.
Hello, brother.
Si Jaren po, isa sa mga pinakamatalik na kaibigan ko po. Tsaka sa influence sa music, isa po siya sa may pinakamalaking influence sa akin sa music. Kaya po ako nagsusulat ng kanta dahil sa taon to. So, ayun nga. Sa totoo lang po, ginest ko po si Jaren dun sa trial podcast namin. Siya talaga yung unang guest namin. Pero trial episode lang kasi at nakasando ko. Kaya hindi namin mai-post. So, ito, gagawa kami ng panibagong episode namin. Episode 3. So, Jaren, tulad ng mga tanong ko sa mga una kong guest, yun nga, may ibang perspective yung mga tao sa'yo kung sino ka ba. So, ang tanong ko sa'yo is, sino ka sa perspective mo?
Wow. Good question. Good starting question. Sa perspective ko.
Kahit gaano kalawak, gaano kahaba, okay lang.
Well, in terms of siguro iba-ibang aspect siya. 'Di ba? So, in terms of being a son, we can start there.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I'm very stubborn, and I feel that then about myself. So, perspective ko din yan about myself. I know I'm very stubborn and all that. And then, I guess with the art or our creative side, I guess I feel like it's my way of just expressing my emotions, and not necessarily na I wanted to do it in the for business in the first place. Ayun. My personality, funny kasi may nagtanong sa akin noon dati na ako yata yung may pinag-usapan kami. Tapos I asked na parang what's that? We're asking each other na what's like a one-liner or two-liner you would describe me or yourself, ganun. Tapos si Tep told me that I was a social butterfly. Tapos I was a bit shocked with that reaction kasi I always thought na sobrang introverted ko. Just because like nakakapaghalubilo ako, but like nakakapagsalita ako, pero grabe din talaga yung internal conversations ko while I'm doing that. So siguro ang napapansin nila is I am very quite social. Siguro an ambivert, like an introvert and an extrovert.
Pero sa
But like,
perspective mo,
sa perspective ko before, like na sobrang introverted lang ako.
ngayon, anong tingin mo?
I think I am both actually. Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. Siguro na-curate din yun being an artist, because like during the creation, we'd rather be alone, right?
Yes.
But like you have to put it out there, and then you have to meet people. So doon naman yung kailangan mo naman maging a little bit extroverted. But before that, parang yung personality type ko medyo ambivert na din talaga. Yeah.
Actually, isa nga sa mga paradox ng mga artists and musicians to yun. Yung, kumbaga, actually, maraming artist na talagang introverted sila. Dahil kasi may certain weirdness tayo mga musikero
Most, yeah.
Pero yun din yung lahat ng artist na kung gusto mo talagang may gawin dun sa craft mo, kailangan mo talagang i-conquer muna yung una
Right.
takot sa tao kasi
Yeah.
talagang
Yeah.
tao talaga ang bubuhay sa o tao ang
Yeah.
kasi
True.
wala ring sense yung ginagawa mo art kung hindi rin maririnig ng iba.
Yeah.
Okay. So doon kanina nasabi mo yung pagiging stubborn na isa yun sa parang para sa isa siya sa parang importanteng karakteristik. Di ko alam kung importante o parang basta isa siya sa
Prominent
prominent na side mo.
na side ko.
So sa tingin mo ito bilang artist naman.
Yeah.
Kasi nakita ko rin parang inaaral ko rin si Bob Dylan, 'di ba? Idol ko siya. Na si Bob Dylan din parang stubborn din, like palalaya siya, parang 17 times daw ata siya naglayas. So parang ito mahilig din maglayas to. So sa tingin mo ba sa creative side may kinalaman ba yung stubbornness mo?
Oh,
Like sa art mo? Meron ba silang relation para sa iyo?
I feel like oo. With that question, parang naalala ko bigla na when there were much less distractions ngayon like cellphones na, but there was a time na parang konti lang talaga yung ginagawa natin when we were kids, right? And at that time, music lang talaga yung ginagawa ko. So I just remembered na parang when I'm going through something, dun ko agad sina-channel yung ano ko. And usually it's because of my stubbornness that I'm going through something. And then like, I don't have anyone to talk to. So parang yun yung conversation ko with myself every time I'm dealing with music. So I guess connected nga siya. Yeah. In that sense.
So, syempre magpunta tayo sa simula. Paano ka ba napasok sa music? Like, like, naaalala mo ba kung paano mo nasabi sa sarili mo na gusto ko nang gawin to? Like, paano ka na-introduce sa music?
Oh. Paano ba ako na-introduce sa music? Well, parang itong household na to, very much music lovers na talaga. Like, si Papa listens to a lot of music. So, I guess dun din talaga na-mold yung parang, I was always listening to music, iba-iba. And then, naturally, parang, syempre we learn the song. So bago tayo natuto ng instruments, marunong na tayong kumanta, marunong tayong umano. So
Mas nauna kang kumanta
mas
kaysa
nauna-
mag-instrument.
nauna akong kumanta.
Naalala mo pa kung anong unang kantang kinanta mo?
Hindi.
Ako kasi naalala ko yung Greatest Love of All ni George Benson.
Oh.
Pinag-perform mo ko nung grade kinder 2. So hindi ko talaga maalala.
Ang galing.
Na kumakanta na ba ako before noon, pero yun yung unang-unang naalala ko na pinakanta ko pero wala akong memory prior that. Oo, yun. So sa'yo, paano?
Yung sa akin kasi parang I've always loved Michael Jackson growing up.
Me
So
too.
yun talaga yung feeling ko sa sobrang amazing niya. And when you're a kid, looking at that type of person, sobrang magical talaga di ba? Parang iba yung tingin mo, wala kang judgment about the music scene, about anything. You just see this really great person like
yung
on
experience
stage.
mo lang talaga sa
Experience
napapanood mo
lang, di ba? So parang, and then yun palagi siya pinapanood. So parang, I don't know, siguro nag-manifest yung life ko papunta dito. You know, well, hindi ko din, like at the time, hindi ko na, bata pa ako, so wala pa ako nung pangarap ko nang gawin to. No, parang, I just always knew I enjoyed listening and watching and mimicking and, di ba, like dancing and singing. I just loved like trying to do what they're doing kasi ang galing nila and ang saya, parang ang saya. So siguro doon nagsimula yung spark. Kasi nag-progress na siya. Yeah.
Kailan ka naman unang humawak ng instrument naman? At sino nagturo sa'yo?
Ang pinaka-una nagturo sa akin, syempre, si Mama. Pero, because she knew this tune, I think it's Blue Moon or something. I forgot. Pero, yun yung una ko. Tapos, inulit-ulit ko lang itugtugin kasi yun lang yung alam ko.
Kasi nagpa-piano talaga yung mama mo?
No, alam niya lang yung tune na yun, pero si Mama kasi on their side, nandun yung mga musicians namin. So pass on lang and then, but then, so walang ibang totally musician sa amin. Si Papa knew how to play the guitar,
Mm.
but we didn't have a guitar back then. And then ako yung, naalala ko nung nasa mall kami, yung unang beses kong sinabing, gusto ko ng piano.
Mm.
Naalala ko yun.
Mm.
Na tinuro yung mga cheap shop lang sa mall
Oo.
na yung walang harang
Gets,
tapos may mga
gets, oo.
instruments lang, 'di ba?
Yung mga
Nandun
parang,
yung piano tumutug
oo,
na,
yung mga made
naka-play
in
yung
China na
piano.
ano, oo.
Oo, naka-play tapos 4 octaves lang yun, bro.
Gets.
Pero yung 4 octaves na yun na super cheap piano, parang ang dami kong na-explore doon as a kid. Like I was making up my own songs. Wala akong alam sa letter sa chords and all that. Pero parang natuwa lang ako doon
Nilalaro
na
mo
parang
lang
nilalaro
talaga.
ko lang talaga siya. So, yun na yung start nung instrument journey ko. Which was a bit slow because I was only like doing it myself and like I couldn't go to music school and all that. So, parang it was in my own pace.
Mm.
Ayun. But, enjoy naman. Saya naman.
Kailan ka unang nag-perform sa harap ng marami-raming tao? Not necessarily sobrang daming tao, pero alam mo yun, nag-perform ka sa harap ng tao.
May naisip ako pero naisip ko pa kung meron pang mas nauna doon.
Hindi, kung anong unang mag-pop up sa'yo, siguro.
Feeling ko yung sa school namin ni Jimbert. Sa prom which is ordinary people ako.
Ay, yung producer po pala namin na si Jimbert. Best friend po niya si Jaren.
Yeah.
Kaya ako sila nakilala pareho dahil kay Jaren din. Okay. Balik tayo.
Ayun, dinala ko yung piano noon. Tapos nag-ordinary people ako ni John Legend. Tapos prom yun. So, ayun.
High school na.
High school na.
Ah.
High school na.
So, elementary hindi ka nagpe-perform talaga? Hindi ka, kahit singing contest, mga ganun?
Hindi.
Ooh.
Hindi.
Grabe, no?
I even tried nung first year ko sa St. Mary's, in a different school, high school. I tried to join the singing competition. Yun na dapat. For some reason, di ako naka-attend. I think I got sick or basta for whatever reason, hindi ako natuloy dun sa competition. But I was accepted in the audition. Pero hindi ako natuloy dun sa competition. So, nung classmates na kami ni Jimbert, dun pa ako nakapag-perform. Yes, I would think so. Kasi wala pa naman akong ibang gigs nun eh. Like, walang ibang reason for me to play in front of a crowd but in a prom, di ba? Ayun.
Growing up, sino yung mga, sinabi mo na si Michael Jackson, pero sino pa yung mga naging unang influences mo?
Yung mga sa OPM, may mga album si Papa nila Ogie, nila Ogie, nila si Leia Solonga. Medyo favorite ko yung mga albums ni Leia Solonga. Meron kami ng parang ballads niya and then yung mga Christmas niya. The Christmas album ni Leia Solonga is crazy, bro. I love
Ako
it.
naman yung ganyan ko sa Jackson 5 naman.
Jackson 5?
Yung Christmas album ng Jackson 5, sobrang
diba?
pinaulit-ulit ka, kabisado ko ata.
Pure rin, no? May ganun siyang purity. Ayun, tapos, yun yung mga parang naalala ko nung wala pa akong, like, sariling taste nun. So, parang I'm just literally scanning dun sa mga CDs ni Papa. And may mga R&Bs din doon na super old. So, feeling ko, may isang CD din doon na doon ako unang napasok sa R&B. And then, nagkaroon na kami ng DVDs ng concert ni Usher, ni Craig David, tapos yung sa isang folk side naman, or basta songwriting side, which is yung favorite ko din is yung Redwoods concert
Kenny
ni
Loggins.
Kenny Loggins. Yun.
Pakaganda nun.
Yeah. So, yun yung mga pinapanood ko dati nung bata ako. Which is, malabo siya. Kasi parang wala akong intention na, gusto ko, eto lang, ganun. So, parang, pag nagustuhan ko to, gusto ko din, papakinggan ko din to. Ganun. Yeah, ayun.
Dati talaga CD, albums, tsaka DVD,
yeah.
Yun nga yung nakakalungkot na nangyari dito nung nauso na yung streaming. Well, maganda rin naman yung naidulot ng streaming kasi nga, mas dumaling mag-produce katulad sa mga taong katulad natin.
Yeah.
Na wala namang pang-produce ng CDs and all. Pero yun din yung parang medyo nawala sa listening culture ng mga tao. Dati kasi pagka may CD ka or album ka, parang hindi man pero papakinggan mo na halos buo talaga di ba? So mas magiging familiar ka dun sa mga kanta ng mga artist at mas makikilala mo parang deeply lalo yung mga yung mga artist.
Mm.
Kasi ngayon talaga, dahil nga nagiging madali lang, makakapamili ka lang kung anong
Yeah.
kanta.
Yeah.
Parang minsan kahit ako, guilty ako doon. Kahit gusto ko na yung
Oo.
artist, hindi ko masyado na-explore yung music niya.
Ako din.
Kasi namimili lang ako kanta eh. Pero dati, naaalala ko, nung panahon pa nung CDs, talagang buong album, kabisado ko.
Oo.
Oo, like ganun. Kaya kasi ganun nga, nung panahon ni Michael Jackson, halos lahat ng album na kabisado ko. Kaya parang, siguro mga 80%, 90% na kanta ni Michael Jackson, alam ko eh. Pero ngayon, kahit yung mga big idols ko na, hindi na rin sobrang ganun ka rami.
Yeah. Medyo na-carry over ko yun. Yung, kasi nga album, di ba? So, yung mga usual na artist na pinapakinggan ko, naglalabas sila ng album. Pinapakinggan ko talaga yung buo. So, ayun, pero ngayon, syempre, hindi palagi kasi like moody ka na like, pero before nga kasi like you have no choice but to like listen to the whole thing. Lalo na pag plaka, which is hindi ko naman inabutan, di ba? Pero sabi nila, yun din daw yung magic nun eh kasi like you have no choice to just listen through it.
Tsaka para bang yung flow din daw ng mga kanta eh. Para
It's
bang,
like the bigger picture.
Ayun nga, the bigger picture nga siya. Ano naman, tawag dito, yung sa pagsusulat naman, kasi isa yun sa parang malaking factor sa kanya. Sa totoo lang kasi sa perspective ko, talagang yung pagiging songwriter ni Jaren yung parang nangingibabaw sa kanya eh. Paano ka naman nagsimulang magsulat ng kanta?
Oh.
Kasi ako, mas matanda ako kay Jaren, pero nagsulat lang talaga ako ng kanta dahil sa inspiration niya. Like, nakita ko nagsusulat siya, sabi ko, iba yun parang, ano kaya ako siya ginawa?
Oh, yeah.
So ikaw, paano ka na-introduce na, hindi lang ako magpe-perform ng kanta ng iba. Magsusulat din ako, gagawa rin ako ng sarili ko.
Paano nga ba? I remember my first song was a love song. It was for, I don't know if it was for an ex or an imaginary girl. Because I do write songs like that. Like I would just like try to channel in love and like write a love song without anyone particular in mind. Yeah, I do that. Yeah. It's like masarap gumawa ng love songs. But I remember it's a love song. And then I stuck with that for a while. Na parang, but it felt really good. Pero yun, hindi ko din alam yung, siguro nga fascinated na din talaga ako sa songs, like because sila Kenny Loggins were really great songwriters. So I guess naturally it just came out of me when I was feeling something na parang I'll try to write a song right now. And sakto na din yung, siguro at the time sakto na din yung acquired skill ko sa gitara to write a song. Kasi that's how I started writing eh. Parang I didn't start, parang sabay talaga ako magsulat. Like I try to set up like an atmosphere muna, like with the chords, and then sa ako siya isusulat. So parang nagpantay na parang I wanna write a song and then like I can play the guitar now. Kasi yung mga una kong nasulat sa piano before were like piano pieces lang talaga. So iba pa yung when I actually wrote a song.
Mas nauna kang nagsulat ng music lang, tsaka ka na naglagay ng lyrics eventually.
Yeah.
Mga taong ka nun? Yung unang kanta mong may lyrics?
Yung unang kanta kong may lyrics is high school na. Mga second year na. Yeah.
Walang taong parang katulad mo, yung naging role mo sa akin na parang pinaintindi mo sa akin yung importansya na nagsusulat ka rin. Or ako man, parang naalala ko, nakapanood ako ng video ata, hindi ko alam kung saang, ano ba yun, basta si Chito Miranda yung in-interview, tapos may kausap siya na nagko-cover. Sabi niya gano'n, oo, cute. Pero at the same time, mas maganda kung gagawa ka rin ng sarili mong kanta para may makukontribute ka ba sa music. Parang naalala ko nung napanood ko yun. Talagang, hindi ko nasabi, shit, hindi pwedeng cover artist lang talaga ako kasi Saka parang makukuha mo lang din talaga yung respeto ng mga ibang artist kung nagagawa ka rin ng sarili mo. Sa'yo, walang ganun?
Wala, parang wala in particular. Because I've always been a loner talaga. So parang feeling ko lahat nung naging most nung mga naging like breakthrough ko na I'm gonna do this. Was just like I was just alone. Yeah.
Sa ano mo naman, sa songwriting process mo naman, paano ang songwriting process mo? Paano nagsisimula yung kanta? Paano mo siya ginagawa, paano mo siya tinatapos?
Usually it starts when I'm feeling something.
Hmm.
It's easier to, napansin ko, it's easier talaga when you fully know what you're feeling and then you write a song. It's naturally siyang lalabas. Instead of like, I'm gonna write a song tonight. And then like, but like you haven't focused on like, what do you want to write a song about? Like before the intention na you wanna, like I want to write a song. Parang mas nagiging smooth yung flow ko kapag nararamdaman ko muna siya. And then I have to like release this. Like I have to somehow write it down. Let's see what it means. Yung parang ganun. Let's see kung ano yung mangyayari. Ganun. Tapos, in terms of writing, before, well, iba-iba eh. Kasi like sometimes I would just look up a beat sa YouTube and then I would write over that.
Ganun din ako nagsimula.
Yeah. Pero I did
Dump
that
track.
on the later,
Oo.
on the mas later ko na ginawa yung sa sa beat nung parang nung nalaman ko na may ganun na parang and mostly parang mga hip-hop artists yung nagaganon eh. Tapos, pero, when I'm on my own, and most of the time I'm on my own, I have my guitar. Tapos, sa guitar siya nag-uumpisa, I guess. Kasi I play with chords and ganun, and then I feel something about the chord progression, and then
Tapos doon mo nalalagyan ng lyrics.
doon ko lalagay ng lyrics. And my lyrics are sabay with the melody.
Gets.
Hindi ako nagsusulat like words muna or like but I feel like a little bit medyo nag-start pala siya sa melody.
Gets.
Kasi
Iyahan mo muna, parang gano'n.
oo like mas doon mo na nakukuha yung catchiness muna na parang I like that melody and then that's too good, let's put lyrics on it. Parang mas ganun pala most of the
Gets,
time yun nangyayari. Ayun and then I just try to, so it's been a process then with getting good, and I'm not nowhere like where I want to be like and like sa mga idols ko, but like I'm trying to really like let loose when I write and not try to make up a certain situation or a specific path in a song, and really just let it flow and not like not judge it like where it's going na parang I kind of don't like where it's going, but like it's not done yet, so like I try to like finish talaga, and then usually when I finish it I like it. I end up liking it. Yan. So ayun, yun lang.
Sa akin naman nangyayari, pagka hindi ko na nagugustuhan sa simula, sa either di ko na tinatapos, or parang, hindi, kadalasan pag di ko na nagugustuhan sa simula, tatapos. Or minsan, gagawin ko nang gagawin hanggang gumanda siya.
Yeah.
Oo, pero pagka nararamdaman ko lang din. Minsan kasi mararamdaman mo, minsan di ba may mga kantang minuto lang, tapos mo na eh.
Oh, yeah. And at the same time, ayun nga, may mga gagawa kang maganda na matagal mong ginawa. Yung mga gagawa kang maganda na sobrang bilis lang. May magagawa ka din na sobrang pangit. But like, necessary talaga siya. But like, necessary talaga siya. Kaya yun sa, like, yung sa pinapakinggan ko sa, I forgot, si Father Bronx, yung pangalan niya sa Spotify. It's a podcast, which is to like really keep writing, kasi you have to filter that out. Like kung hanggang ngayon like you still write trash songs, like you can get better in like writing less trash songs, kasi nadaanan mo na like every song is like wisdom knowledge or like knowledge gained na parang it's gonna teach you so much, but like you have to finish it and like you have to see it and like just write through it without judgment. Like it's not yours, it's God's gift. Alam mo yun, parang when you're writing through it, just like let it flow through you, but like it's not yours, so don't judge it. You're not connected to it. Alam mo yun, like it's art, it's something created out of nothing. Parang sorry, I'm getting so deep.
Yun naman ang point na itong podcast na to. The epic picture po.
Ayun, sorry. Yeah, got lost.
Yun nga, sinasabi mo dun sa yung sa process mo na hindi siya technically nanggagaling talaga sa'yo.
Mhm.
So kadalasan, ah, paano mo nasasabi
Na
na
gano'n.
maganda yung nagawa mo?
Ah,
Kasi sa akin, nagiging mahirap yun eh. Like, minsan, parang, syempre may bias ako sa ginagawa ko. So, pag tinatapos ko, feeling ko, para sa akin, maganda siya. Pero, knowing din na, minsan, sa mga tao, hindi siya mag-resonate eh.
but it doesn't matter
Oo,
if it's not gonna resonate with them
totoo.
because may kanya-kanya tayong frequencies.
Importante yung
And
sa'yo.
it's not a love or hate thing. It's just like a set of different frequencies na if they don't like it, it doesn't make you less good. If you don't like someone, it doesn't make them less good. Alam mo yun? Like, magkakaiba lang talaga tayo ng frequency. So, feeling ko, and yung isang parang line na tumatak din sa akin is parang, we are our best and worst critic. Like,
Yun, sa
yung
totoo lang,
affirmations
talaga
natin,
yun.
di ba? Kapag talaga we need affirmation, pag sa atin nanggaling, ang lakas niya. But like, tayo din talaga yung worst critic natin. And we're super harsh with ourselves talaga. So, I think it's a choice. Like, it's a deliberate choice to like, I can't entertain this. Like, I'm gonna think this could be better. I'm gonna think this could be better and all that. But like, ako, ano bang ginagawa ko? Paano ka ba nalalaman na gusto ko yung kanta ko? Paano nga ba?
Like sa sarili mo pa lang or pag narinig na ng iba tas nagandahan sila?
Sa sarili ko pa lang, kasi hindi ko siya paparinig sa iba kung
Pag
hindi
hindi mo
ako
nagustuhan,
nagana.
me
Yeah,
too.
oo. So, sa sarili ko pa lang, nagustuhan ko na siya. But, ano nga ba? Ayun, siguro mas nagaano siya kapag nalabas ko yung feeling ko. It's less of the technical side. Because like when you write 5 songs, some are gonna be mabagal, biglang may mabilis, biglang may rock, biglang may sobrang, alam mo yun? So parang iba-iba talaga siya. So parang, I guess ang mas focus ko is not na parang, I wish I wish the melody went this way, or I wish hindi ba ko, pero parang mas nagkakaroon ng fulfillment after I write it. Kapag alam kong
Na-express mo na.
nagkaroon ako ng pakiramdam na release yung
Gets,
creation na yun. Yeah.
Na talagang nag-flow na sa'yo yung sinasabi mo ng frequency.
Frequency lang kasi nga parang kaya ako din nasasabi na like it's like a god, creation thing kasi you like when you think about writing, like it's very hard to like really figure out what to write, and then madaming moments na may dumadating na line, and yung line na yun hindi mo siya, when you think about it, hindi mo siya deliberately na construct. It was then this fucking magical line with a really great melody that flowed through you, and parang ano yun, so parang very important yung process of really letting go when you're writing and really not putting just you in it, like really embodying kung ano yung pakiramdam nung sinusulat mo and all that. So I guess it's a feel game. It's very hard I can't teach like songwriting, but like for me it's a feel game.
Hindi,
It's a
tsaka yun
feel
nga talaga
game.
parang may kanya-kanya talaga ng process
Yeah,
Oo.
iba-iba din talaga.
Pero at the
Yeah.
same time, gusto ko rin matuto sa iba-ibang tao kasi nga,
Yeah.
makakuha ka rin ng talaga. Kumbaga ng tips kung paano ba nila nilalabas yung paano nila natatap yung frequency na yun.
Yeah. Meron pa may binabasa akong libro pala. Hindi ko pa siya natatapos.
Ano?
It's called The Artist's Way. Which is great, which is about parang creativity and how to be like hyper productive with your creativity, kasi nga parang this is kind of like our calling. Like if we are like hands of God, like if we are actually connected to that source, then that means we're all creators and we're supposed to create. And yung book na yun, ang maganda dun is it's not specifically for artists like in the entertainment scene or like just painting and all that, but like with the workers and like other people in other professions, which encourages them to be creative in their life, like to live a more creative outlook, which is really good. And then so it speaks a lot about, ang dami niyang process about removing blockages. because most of our like self-talk and negative self-talk really comes from our childhood. Like everything that we were told to be, but like we have this our like since we were kids, we always had our own sense of self. So yung mga na paniwala sa'yo or na mga nabuong belief mo with yourself na ngayon lumalabas yung inner mo talaga na who you really are.
Hmm.
Nandun nanggagaling yung parang questioning mo with
Yes.
yourself, right? Like you're denying na you can be this great. You know, a lot of people are really scared to be super great.
Hmm.
It's quite a scary thing na parang most people would just dito na lang ako because it's easier to be more comfortable.
Totoo.
And
Yun
like to
nga
be
eh.
really great requires so much, like so
Hmm.
much work and so much effort. Yun, yeah.
Sobra. Tsaka sa akin naman kung bakit din ako sobrang driven as a person.
Yeah.
Dahil sa kantang Comfortably Numb talaga eh. Like,
Ah, yeah?
sobrang naging ano sa akin yun eh. Na parang,
Bakit? Ano
kasi
meron
di ba
dun?
parang ang pinaka-meaning nung kanta is, ay parang ang pinaka-perspective nung kanta, yung kumakanta is
Yeah.
parang, ewan ko syempre, ang maganda naman sa mga kanta is depende na yan sa interpretation
Yeah,
mo. So,
yeah.
ang interpretation ko dun is, yeah, meron isang taong naging complacent na siya sa buhay niya. Naging comfortable siya masyado.
Mhm.
Na, yun nga, yung the child is gone. The child is grown, the dream is gone.
Yeah.
Parang yun yung lagi kong constant reminder na hindi ko hahayaang mangyari sa akin yung emotion na yun, na kung bakit niya nasabi yung lyrics na yun.
Mm.
Na talagang, yun yung susubukan ko, hindi ako magiging complacent sa buhay. Susubukan ko
That's
laging
nice.
maging active, maging proactive ba sa buhay ko. Na kahit man sa music yan, or sa business, or sa
That's
ano man.
nice.
Yun din yung naano ko na parang, yes, mas mahirap yung gugustuhin mo maging better sa sarili mo kaysa maging komportable, pero kasi mas fulfilling yung ganong
Yes.
fulfilling yung ganong
Yes.
path ba kumbaga.
Yeah.
Oo.
Yeah.
So yun nga, yung sinasabi mo, paano mo na-turn off yung inner critic mo? Kasi maraming passionate musicians na yan talaga yung torture eh.
Oh, yeah. Yung inner critic ko ngayon, parang mostly talks about me if I'm gonna make it in the industry. Pero hindi niya na ako masyadong binabag about my songwriting, about my creative art. I guess over time na-develop ko din yun. 'Cause when I was writing on my own, and I was writing for myself lang, siguro na-develop ko yung hanggang sa dumating sa point na parang I understand kung ano yung music na kaya kong gawin. And ayun, tapos yung pag-shut ng inner critic ko dun sa like me if I'm gonna make it in the business. That's really hard pa. So I guess at least tahimik na yung dun sa songwriting side ko. And how I shut that down, I don't think it's shut down. Like I always hear it pa rin. But it's nice to, I don't know, I just really enjoy the process. Siguro. So bago pa ako mag-question, I'm really enjoying the process of writing now. When you're figuring things out, lalo na pag dumadating na yung lines. And then nabubuo mo siya na, oh fuck, I actually wrote a verse and a chorus. So just another verse and chorus and I'm done. And then I can decide if I want a bridge. Right? But, ayun. Yeah. Yeah.
Ngayon, full-time musician ka na talaga.
Mhm.
Paano mo na-realize growing up at saka kailan yun na sabi mo, magpapaka-musician na talaga ako? Na ito na yung gagawin ko buong buhay ko.
Feeling ko, it was never a sure thing for me. I was just always following yung feeling na I enjoy doing it. But I never had a conversation na, oh no, wait lang, I think I did. It was, I remember now. It was when I wanted to go to music school. when I was a kid. Nung nagpa-piano pa lang ako, hindi pa ako marunong magsulat ng mga mga songs. And then I wanted to go to this music school na parang nakalimutan ko kung saan, basta it was really beautiful dito lang sa
Dito lang?
Philippines.
Hindi
Tapos
siya Yamaha?
pero hindi, pero nasa mountains siya.
Ooh.
It was a prestigious music school in the mountains, and then they have like amazing master classes. Yeah, I forgot kung
Ganun,
ano.
hindi ko alam yun, Hanggang ngayon,
I'm gonna
existing pa yun?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up
Okay.
later. Yeah. But I was so amazed by that I wanted to. Pero ang bata ko pa nun. And my dad couldn't really afford it kasi mahal, kasi nga ang crazy ng school eh. So yun lang, I was very upset by then, and like parang one of my arguments with them was like, but like I want to do this for life. So siguro dun yung una. But like I was a kid back then. So
Mga ilang taon ka na?
hindi ko alam kung gigil lang yun. I want to do this for life, you know. But like siguro nga kasi when I was playing back then, I really enjoyed it. I was really like, grabe yung dopamine. Yung dopamine fix ko kapag nagpa-piano ako, kapag when I'm just by myself, just playing with it. Ilang taon ako nun? That's elementary. Yeah,
Actually, kasi yan din ang ano ko eh. Para bang nakita ko na halos lahat din ng tao na eventually yun, na-figure out na nila kung anong gusto nilang gawin talaga. Makikita mo rin sa pagkabata nila eh.
Oh, yeah.
Like kasi, ako noon parang kahit nung nung elementary high school ako, talagang parang ang hilig ko na talaga economics. Pero di ko pa naman masasabing gusto ko na talaga mag-business. At the same time, yung music talaga, syempre alam naman natin yan. Talaga lagi mong ini-imagine sarili mo, nagpe-perform ka sa ganyan. Tapos parang doon na lang din talaga eh. Kasi naaalala ko si Chad, yung isa kong best friend na
Yes, sir.
na director naman siya ngayon sa advertising. Meron siyang sariling advertising company. Siya, dati, nag-aano siya, pagka may mga lakad kaming tropa, siya yung laging nagvi-video sa amin, tapos nag-edit siya nun. Tapos talagang hobby niya lang, trip niya lang.
And
Parang,
now,
pero hindi naman napapag-usapan na yun na talaga yung gusto niyang gawin. Pero talagang yun yung lagi niyang ginagawa nang hindi naman namin sinasabing gawin niya.
yeah.
Tapos biglang, yun nga, nung college siya, nag-export management siya, so ang layo, di ba?
Yeah.
Tapos biglang ngayon, nauwi siya sa advertising and pag-video pa rin. So para talagang, hindi, dati pa lang sinasabi ito na talaga yung para sa kanya eh. Tapos para talagang nag-manifest na lang eventually. So mapagko-connect mo nung nakita mo na pareho. Oo. So ayun, ano naman, punta naman tayo sa buhay na nagigig na musician naman.
Okay.
Kamusta ang buhay ng gigging musician ka naman?
Well, right now, I'm starting out pa lang ulit with the artist gigs, like for my own songs. But with cause for my, like, for the business, for the money making, with what I have right now, I'm doing the gigs, like yung mga puesto gigs, is what they call them.
Puesto gigs and weddings, di ba?
And weddings, private events. It's okay. There is a way to do it because I have many friends who are amazing, like sila John and Nicole Reluya. Yeah, so I was able to play with them
Sax
in one
diva?
West Sax Diva. Yeah, I was able to, and she played for Flo G. So Wish, bro.
Actually,
It's
ang dami ng artist na
crazy.
tinutugtugan niya.
Yeah, but like when I first I got to meet them kasi nagka-gig kami sa Tagaytay. Naka-wedding gig kami sa Tagaytay. We're a band. Tapos and then I asked her kasi nga I saw na ang dami niyang followers, is doing really good, and they're doing the same thing. They're doing the private gigs as well, the wedding gigs and all that. They're also doing bar gigs on the side, but mostly private events. And I found out
Grabe
that
yung couple na yun, as in sobrang...
yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing. And then I found out I forgot which month was that, but they were fully booked. Like they were almost fully booked. I don't know. So I thought that was amazing. Like I want that. Like since we're doing, like I'm in the same industry as them. Like if that's possible, like I want that. You know. So like after our sets, I asked Nicole, na parang, so what do you guys do? I'm not even sure if I can share this with them, but like I asked for some insights
Yes.
I asked for some insights about what do you guys do? Like, what do you do different or
Hmm.
something like that? How do you like navigate it? Because like I saw that like you guys are like almost fully booked and all
Hmm.
that, and
Actually,
yeah,
never kong nakita yung story nila nang hindi sila busy.
yeah, is super active din nila in
Ah,
social media and all,
ah,
and then one of the my greatest takeaways was she said she was really social.
hmm.
She was a social person. So that was really great for her network.
Hmm.
You know, her being an open, open to conversations. That's what she told me. Um, and so and I was kind of like that kasi nga
Hmm.
I like talking to people.
Hmm.
But like after that I really like, oh, so that's like if that's an important thing, then I'll do more of it, and like I'll really focus on it, like how am I gonna present this embracing energy when I talk to people,
Hmm.
na it's not off-putting, because and I've learned that because um I from my experience I found that my uh like the relationships that develop really well, uh even in the business
Hmm.
side, are the ones where I don't fully focus on the business and what I want from them and what they can get from me, but like just developing that
The
relationship that
relationship talaga yun.
I like I'm here for you, like I know you, like
Hmm.
we're good friends, like we don't have to talk about any, like that kind of no pressure
Hmm.
dynamic.
Kumbaga hindi purely transactional na relationship.
They feel that when you want something from them,
Yes. Oo.
they will feel it, and off-putting yun.
Hmm.
So it's really better to like, although you are in the business,
Hmm.
like let your work do the talking.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun, if
Oo.
they know who you are, if you've been doing good with your
Hmm.
craft, you don't
I-recommend ka
have to
nila.
tell them. You don't have to tell them na, hey guys, I'm good. I'm a good player. You don't have to tell them
Hmm.
anything. You can just so parang focus on your work, and then when you meet these people, potential friends or clients, just be yourself.
Hmm.
Like let go of your work. It's like get to know them. Get
Hmm.
to know them, because it's let it be like I kind of learned to think na when I meet new people, I have to be as excited to get to know these people as they are excited
Hmm.
to meet me, since most of the time I'm performing, right? So mas sa kanila yung incitement, but like I can't get lost in that na parang like sobrang like selfish lang na I'm just gonna answer questions. So I really try to like give back and like talk to them, like and get to know them personally.
Actually, ang charisma talaga nandun sa side na kung gaano ka ba ka-interested, truly interested dun sa kausap mo sa
Yeah,
bago mo ka
yeah,
nakikilala eh.
yeah. That's very
Hmm.
magnetic. Like,
Totoo.
yeah, mas nag-magnet ka when your energy is like more of going outwards.
Yep.
Mas maganda yung marireceive mo pabalik. Yeah.
Ayun nga. Pero yun dun naman sa transactional relationships.
Yep.
Kunyari ako naman bilang medyo nasa business nga rin ako. Na okay lang din naman yun. Siguro mas maging clear lang
Oh
sa
yeah.
mga bagay-bagay.
Oh
Pero
yeah.
kung purely transactional, it's okay. Pero
Oh
yun
yeah,
nga,
of course.
lalo kasi sa atin sa
When
music,
it comes that way, when it
sa
comes pag
music kasi medyo
transactional talk
importante
na.
yung emotions.
Yeah,
Tsaka tayo
yeah.
mga musikero, mga
Yeah.
ano tayo eh, mga
Yeah,
click.
but pag transactional ano na talaga, that's when we can
Hmm.
like really, well, that's what makes it easier eh. When you have that kind of relationship, on the other hand na
Hmm.
you guys are good friends. So kapag nandun kayo sa transactional like it's so easy to be straightforward.
Totoo.
You like is when you know each other,
Oo, kasi
you know how much
wala nang
respect.
inhibitions eh.
Wala, yeah. So parang kilala niyo, so parang ayun, so
Sa
yeah, I
music,
totally
malaking
get that.
bagay din talaga yung
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's true.
Dito naman, bilang nga kasi 'di ba yun nga, kumukuha ka nga ng mga functions, mga events and all. Tapos artist ka rin at the same time. Hindi ba sila naglalaban minsan? Kasi 'di ba kunyari minsan si artist side ako bilang doon na parang hindi gusto kong gawin. Tapos sa events naman and functions, minsan kailangan mong kumanta ng mga ayaw mong kantahin eh. Paano mo sila pinag
Well, na-enjoy ko naman lahat ng kinakanta ko.
hmm.
Hindi ko lang kinakanta yung mga hindi ko talaga alam kantahin.
So
But
pag
most of
may
the time,
pinakanta sa yung ayaw mo, talagang hindi mo rin kinakanta naman.
wala naman kasi akong ayaw eh. Mas more
Ah,
on hindi ko lang siya nakakanta kapag hindi ko kaya. Like, hindi ko alam yung kanta.
Oo.
Pero wala pa akong nare-receive na, ayokong kantahin yan. Wala namang
Gets,
ganun.
oo.
Walang ganun. Parang, more on kung hindi ko siya kaya, kasi baka pambabae, or like, mahirap yung chords, or hindi ko kaalam yung kanta mismo. Yun lang naman. In terms of, yun nga, sa artist gig is much free because I'm doing my own music, right? But, they're both fun for me. So I guess hindi sila naglalaban because with the Puesto gigs, I get to experience that interaction every time. And it's really exhilarating when people are jamming with you and vibing with you. And then you meet people every night. You meet so many friends every night. You develop so many relationships. And it's nice. It's like you get a good sense of like you're moving forward because nag-expand yung network mo. Doesn't matter if they're gonna be clients, or friends. Alam mo yun, but like having that sense of connection, and yun nga yung magic yung which is yung feeling na yun eh. Like, you don't know these people. Like, you guys were strangers, pero bago pa kayo mag-usap, nag-vibe na kayo sa music.
Hindi,
right?
tsaka pagtugtog kasi talaga, ibang connection yun eh. Like, talaga pag nakatugtog na kayo na magkakasama, technically, kahit di pa kayo nag-uusap o naman, kahit di pa nagiging malalim usapan nyo, meron na kayong deeper connection eh. Kasi iba yun eh, iba yung jiving talaga eh.
Yeah. And what I'm doing now is I'm doing open mics, which was a scary thing for me before. I didn't want to do open mics. Before, I was scared of open mics. Initially, I was scared of like song requests. Kasi nga, limited pa yung repertoire ko dati. So parang takot na takot ako noon. But then, there was a time na I had no choice. May nag-song request. And then, nung hindi ko alam, I developed like a way of like telling them na I can't do the song na parang, is it okay? Is it okay if I sing another song of the same artist? So you just kind of play it, word play it. And then it works like that. But then, syempre, I took into account yung mga nire-request sa akin before. And then, so, nag-grow yung repertoire. Ayun.
Ayun nga rin pala, kung hindi nyo po nalalaman, ako rin po, tumugtog din ako ng regular gigs dati bago ako napunta sa business.
Yeah.
So, naano ko nga rin yun, sobrang saya rin talaga. Kaso talaga, ang akin naging talaga kasi sa akin. Is, yun nga, nagasakit ako sa lalamunan.
Yeah.
At the
But you
same
were
time,
doing 3 sets, right?
3 sets.
How many days a week?
2 to 3.
3 days a week? Bro, I haven't even
Thursday
done
to
that, bro.
Saturday,
I understand what happened to you.
Sinasabi po sa akin ng mga kaibigan ko nung nakita na, grabe no, ang haba-haba ng gig, hindi kami namalat. Kasi eventually, mga ilang months kong dire-diretsong ginawa.
Ilang months?
Paikli na yung endurance ko, tapos nararamdaman ko na. Tapos, yun nga, tapos sakto, may dumating din na parang business opportunity nga sa Creamline nun.
Yes.
So, ayun nga, sabi ko, nag-halt muna yung yung music life ko. Kasi medyo natigil talaga yun. Tapos nabalik na lang na itong pandemic. So, ayun naman. Paano ang mo? Paano ang style mo sa pagpapractice naman? Kasi sa mga musikero, importante.
Siguro on a practice day, I go in bursts, short bursts of practice. Like, I remember when I was learning the piano, I would sit down, learn as much as I can in 30 minutes or as long as I can. Pero as soon as maramdaman ko na bakit ako nahihirapan, this should be a little bit easier. Nararamdaman ko na yung nanggagaling ng mahirap is because I'm fatigued.
Ay, nagtatense ka na eh.
Nag-stand na, umaalis agad ako. Natutulog agad ako. Like, ito yung parang time, like, there was a time in my life na parang nag-focus lang ako sa piano and learning the instruments. There was progress, but not an instrumentalist, like yung amazing progress talaga. But it was really helpful, that short amount of time. So, natutulog agad ako. And then, gising ako, upo agad ako doon. Like, quick nap. Like, talagang just parang i-shift mo lang muna yung focus mo sa iba. Kasi nga napagod na yung utak mo doon. So, utak ko doon. So, I shift my focus or I sleep. And then pagkagising ko, babalikan ko siya. And what usually not usually, always happens is yung mahirap na yun, andali niya bigla. So, bigla akong parang eureka moment na, what is this magic? Like, there's something about this process na parang, ang galing, na parang, your brain just needs a little bit of rest. Alam mo yun, talagang ganun. So, ginawa ko yung paulit-ulit. Tapos grabe yung growth ko nun. Kasi, and then I would do that. and then same thing, like medyo napapagod ako, sleep and then balik agad. It gets so much easier every
Totoo.
time. Yeah.
Actually, kahit naman sa rehearsals, kahit sa production, dahil
Yeah.
di ba tayo, nagpo-produce nga rin tayo
Yeah.
ng songs. Kadalasan talaga, makukuha mo yung perfect take pagka nag-break kayo sandali eh.
Yeah,
Siguro pag nawala nga kasi yung part na napagpipilit. Kasi di ba tayo sa
Yeah.
music, napaka-importante ng flow.
Kakaroon ng frustration
Kasi
na
pagka
hirap.
inuulit-ulit mo na yung takes, talagang magkakaroon ka ng sana
Yeah.
ma-perfect ko na, sana ma-perfect ko na, sana ma-perfect ko na.
Yeah.
Kaso yun din yung panira minsan
Yun yung
eh.
panira. Yeah.
Oo.
Gets.
Yun nga, sa isang araw, gaano ka naman araw-araw ka ba nagpa-practice at gaano ka katagal nagpa-practice? sa isang
Now,
araw?
not really considered as practice. I would learn songs if may gustuhan akong kanta right now. But I have a fair amount of songs in my set list for my pwesto gigs. So hindi ako so feeling ko kaya hindi pa ako sinisipag because like I usually have enough if I do like 2 sets and not most of the time 3 sets. So yung practice ko ngayon medyo
Gets.
wala masyadong practice ngayon talaga. Yung practice ko which is bad. I don't recommend this. But yung practice ko is kapag sa gig na.
Okay.
It's because I've been doing peso gigs quite like
So often.
na parang I take a break from it, like when I'm not in a gig, kind of take a break from it. But siguro may mga moments na I hear a song na why am I not playing this song? Like everybody knows this song because in that line of industry, it's good if you know like really good songs na alam mong like as soon as you hit that first line, they're gonna go, oh, I know that. Yung ganon sa parang, so may mga ganon na important moments na then I really like when I have to learn a song, I have to like learn the song in that setting. Nasanay ako ng ganon. But what I lost is my ability to like remember lyrics of the songs kasi ang dami ko nang tinutugtog.
Ang hassle minsan ang hassle
So wala na
pag
talaga.
nakakalimot ka talaga ng lyrics pero mangyayari kasi.
Kaya may atril na ako palagi kasi nga sobrang dami ko nang tinutugtog na parang I can't memorize all of this.
Ito naman, ano yung favorite at saka pinakaayaw mong pine-perform na kanta? Ano yung pandiin mo ba kumbaga?
Pandiin. Ang pandiin ko
Sa mga covers
covers. Well, sa mga gigs and
mga
what has great reaction is yung Alapap.
Alapap
is crazy. Alapap is amazing. It works 99% of the time. Like, and I end my set with that. Like second set, yun yung last song ko. And I even met friends Elias, who are fun guys. Like, magpinsan sila. And then, nag-develop na yung friendship namin. Palagi kami nagkikita sa Elias. And then, kinontrata na nila ako na, bro, kapag nandito kami, dapat yung last song mo, Alapap. So, yeah, like, and then, I do it willingly. Like, no question. Pag nakita ko sila, I'm doing Alapap tonight.
Okay. Favorite ko rin dati, Alapap sa gigs.
Ang
minsan,
ganda.
Minsan nag-wonder ako kasi diba, syempre, sobrang sikat ng kanta. Ilan kaya dun sa mga nag-e-enjoy dun? Yung, alam mo, yung tunay na meaning ng lyrics ng kanta. Worst naman. Hindi naman worst. Pero ano yung pinakaayaw mo naman na parang minsan napipilitan ka lang. Sige na nga, kantayin na nga natin to. Minsan may ganun eh. Sa akin yung yung...
Ano ba yun sa'yo?
Yung hindi naman. Pero gusto ko rin yung mga ba, the dawn is breaking. Collide. Kasi sobrang hilig talagang, sobrang hilig talagang nire-request yun. So parang ganun din dati, lagi siya nire-request, tas lagi ko siya sabi.
Sawa ka na.
So inaral ko na lang din. Pero hindi lang, yun lang naman. Pero
hindi mo talaga siya totally gusto in the first, like, since
pero
the
hindi lang
beginning.
din naman ako, di ba babadoyan dun sa kanta. Pero parang ewan ko, para talagang pag yun na yung request, parang, sige, gawin na natin.
Wag na lang, parang yun sa loob mo, sana wag na lang ganun. May ganun ba ako? Walang specific. Siguro mas more on kapag mataas yung kanta.
Gets so.
But nagtatranspose naman ako ngayon eh. Pero
Ko yung One Last Cry, yan yung madalas nire-request.
yung mga ganun na
Hindi ko po kaya yan, Brian McKnight.
nakakatakot, oo. Oo, yeah. Pero wala naman akong specific na
wala
kantang
naman ganun.
ayaw.
Masyado mong mahal ang music.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Ngayon ka lang din nalalaman to because we're talking about, you're asking about it. Na, nga, no, wala akong ayaw na kanta. Ayaw ko lang kantahin talaga kapag hindi ko alam, I can't play it for you, bro. Like, kung nipilit. Pero wala naman namimilit sa kanila. They're all very understanding. Gusto ko nga pag may nag-song request, binibigyan nila ako ng choices.
Choices.
Guys, thank you for the choices. Actually, yung isa lang talaga alam ko. Thank you. Yung mga ganun. But I try to make it fun as possible, you know? So parang,
Eto naman, ano naman yung most memorable gig mo ba?
oh.
Kahit ano pwedeng funny, pwedeng basta
Sige,
masaya
sige.
lang o life-changing.
Mga memorables.
Oo.
Memorables gigs. Siguro yung pinaka-amazing experience was sa Malasimbo.
Wala yung ba yun, nakasabay mo
With
si Jacob Collier ba? Hindi pa siya sikat?
Sino ba yung kasabay namin doon? Yeah, si Jacob Collier.
Grabe yun.
Yeah!
Grabe yun.
Is that crazy, bro? Oh, that's so
Malasimbo.
crazy. Oh, that's
Saan
so
nga ba yun?
crazy.
Galera ba?
Puerto Galera. Meron ulit, yeah. Sa Galera na ulit. Yeah. Yeah, that was the craziest, cause I still remember it vividly. Yung kinanta namin ni Ash. Hotline Bling yung intro namin, which is Drake. You used to call me on my cell phone. And everyone, like, that was such a hit at that time. And then there were two stages. Merong bigger stage, dun tumugtog yung mga bigger artists, which is si Jacob Collier. And then meron yung sa ilalim ng puno ng mangga na malaki. So, nandun yung smaller stage, which is, nandun yung ibang artists as well. So, ang ginagawa nila at that time was like, it's alternating. So, after the big stage, dito naman. So, walang nagkakaagawan ng crowd. Like, kapag wala dito, nandito. So, like, people would like go here if they want to. And then as soon as we sang that, kasi sobrang timing like wala siyang space talaga. Ang ganda ng production nila. As soon as that ended, we get the cue and then we start singing. And then since pag ganun yung landscape, I literally saw the people like flocking there. That was so crazy for me, bro. That was so crazy. I couldn't fully like take it in at that moment because like I was focused on singing. But when I looked back at it, yun yung pinaka bizarre sa akin is like when the people started coming in and then everyone was vibing, bro. That was really nice. And I remember not putting it wasn't so forced on me na parang I had to make them dance.
Talaga sumayaw
The
na lang
energy was just really fun, really loose.
Actually,
Everyone
yung
was
masarap sa gig yung
fun.
parang sobrang flow lang.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Sa naman, sa mga napakinggan mong artist nung sa Malasimbo naman, sino naman yung kumbaga tumatak sa'yo no? Sa ibang artist naman nung gig na yun?
Dalawa na yung doon sa gig na yun. Pero dalawa na yung inattendan kong Malasimbo eh. Sa gig na yun, siyempre si Jacob.
Jacob Collier.
But what's funny is, nung papunta na kami, like yung araw na yun, doon ko lang pinakinggan si Jacob.
Hindi mo pa siya kilala talaga.
Kinukwento siya sa akin ni Ash, pero hindi ko siya pinapakinggan. Pero nung pinakinggan ko siya, so parang, ang galing nga. And then, so mas una ko siyang na-witness talaga
live.
So mas mind-blowing siya sa akin. Kasi wala akong idea kung sino siya eh. And then, this fucking guy, mag-isa lang siya, instruments around him, tapos umiikot lang siya doon. But it's so crazy. It was so crazy.
So, grabe yun. Nakita si Jacob Collier.
Grabe. Ang galing. So, syempre yung pinaka-tumatak. Yung second na Malasimbo ko, if I can share it, si Corey Henry, saka si Mike Love.
Si Mike Love nandun?
Yup.
God damn it.
Tas 2 araw si Mike Love. Una may band, second day acoustic. Ha? Ano yung third? Oh, may Tennyson pa kami. Yeah. May second pa palang Malasimbo, which is nag-Tennyson kami. Tennyson is a duo, magkapatid sila. Yeah, that was a highlight too. Dun sa second Malasimbo namin, si Tennyson din yung highlight. Tapos sa third, parehong highlight talaga. Ang galing ng main artist. Siguro, same frequency talaga natin yung production ng Malasimbo kasi like very unique yung pinapasok nila very hippie. Like imagine Corey Henry and then Mike Love, diba? So si Corey, wow, amazing talaga. And then Yeah, I was dancing my ass off for Cory. I was, may barricade dito. Pumasok kami ni Mig sa loob ng barricade. So, nandito si Cory Henry sa taas namin. Yeah, tapos tumasala yung mga queens, black queens there. And then I was dancing. And then there was a moment na sumasayaw ako. Tapos nakita ako nung dancer. And then we were like, yeah. I'm sorry. It was just a crazy experience, di ba?
Ano
Tapos si
naman?
Mike Love was amazing. Mike Love,
Kinanta niya ba yung Permanent Holiday?
oo, syempre.
yes.
Syempre. Tapos nag-acoustic session siya, which is, siya lang mag-isa, tapos looping lang. It's crazy. Ayan. Galing.
Ano naman, tawag dito? Bakit?
Nag-usama lang natin Malasimbo stories. Yeah.
Pwede naman. Ayun nga, pagpunta naman sa sa worst naman or para bang, hindi ko alam kung embarrassing. Basta yung medyo sa negative side naman sa gig. Ano naman yung memorable?
Ooh, good question. No, I'll take my time.
Sige lang.
Wala eh. Oh, yabang. No. Wala. Never ako na-embarrass sa stage, bro. No. Imposible. No. Well,
Okay, worst experience sa gig kahit hindi tungkol sa'yo or parang...
No. Like, my worst mistake for a gig was I was late. Like, Ash was performing on stage already. And I literally ran to the stage mid-song, bro. It was so crazy. And then I was running papunta dun sa stage. And then nandun pa yung boss. Like, and then the boss was like, gano'n siya. And then I can't even talk to him talagang. Oh my God, bro.
Bakit
Oh
ka
my
naman
God.
na-late?
Grabe, ha?
Bakit ka naman na-late?
Just traffic, bro. Traffic.
Kalaban talaga yung
Traffic.
na traffic na yun.
Oh, that's not my fault. That's not the traffic's fault.
Fault mo pa rin yun.
Kaya nga eh. Ayun. Tapos sabi mo yung hindi ko kasi, yung parang bad experience lang talaga.
O, kumbaga, nakakatawa yung gano'n.
Nakakatawang experience. I feel like, kung nakakatawa, I feel like madami.
Marami.
Oo, kasi with the open mic thing that I do, it's very magical kasi. And I didn't think it would be this magical na ganun pala yung feeling niya. Na kapag, ang dami when you're actually interacting with them. You meet so many funny personalities like from different countries, especially when I play in Alamat. Because most people there are from other countries na nag-visit. And a lot of them stay in Makati, in the Pobla area. Kaya nandun sila. So, you meet a lot of funny people na... So, it's hard for me to be specific ng isa ban. Yeah. Yung recently ko is may nag-jam. Isa lang yung mag-jam. Pero yung buong table, tumayo sila sa stage with me. And they were all singing. They were all hyping up the crowd. And that makes my life like so much easier. Kasi wala na akong ginagawa. Like, sila na yung guys, clap! And I'm just playing. So, yung mga ganong moments. Ang dami eh.
Yun ang napakasarap sa pagpe-perform eh.
Yeah,
Pag nakita mo
the
talaga,
connection.
yung nagko-connect talaga yun yung
oo.
nakaka-addict talaga.
Nakaka-addict siya. Yeah.
Meron talagang kahit sa mundo ng music, wala man talaga masyadong pera, pero yun talaga yung parang...
Yeah. Well, sa mundo ng music, if you really make a hit, bro, you can, I mean, there's always problem with the clearing of the checks and all that, you know, like, where's our money and all that, but like, I have friends who recently just blew up, you know, and they were able to buy like a mansion and everything, and they all live together and they're doing really great. So there is that.
Sinong artist yun? Baka kilala natin. Sino mga artist yun?
Well, sila Ben and Ben. Sila Ben
Oo
and
nga
Ben.
pala.
And recently sila Dilaw.
Si Poch, di ba? Yung
si
classmate
Poch.
mo na.
Yeah. And so iba din talaga yung magic ng songwriting, especially now. And there was a post ni Chito sinasabi niya na nakikipag Chito Miranda tas Facebook kasi nagpo-post siya madalas, diba? Nabasa ko lang na nag-share siya ng story about his perspective na madaming nagsasabi na nami-miss nila yung golden era for the artist before, yung ganun. Tapos Chito's parang perspective was like, no, like for us artists, this is the golden era. Because ngayon lang nagkaroon ng like na-open up yung Filipino culture like in this business to give, you know, more care to the artists, you know, like everything's paid for. When you play somewhere, you got a hotel and everything. Most like that wasn't always the case before, but now it's almost mandatory. That's if you're doing good as an artist, like you really you'll get compensated. There will be problems there, but I'm sure even they can't deny the fruits of their labor. And because like I see them, like they're having real fun, bro. Like they're doing good. So like it is possible. That's the magic
Hindi,
of like
actually, ang tinutukoy ko naman
songwriting.
yung dun sa pagigig ba, yung mga pumipwestong musicians.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oo, kasi,
But then there's sila Nicole.
sila ni Golden talaga, dami
Diba?
pera.
So
Depende na
talagang
lang talaga
depende sa
willingness mo
diskarte
at saka
mo
sa
eh.
skills mo.
And really, ayun nga, you really have to be, and most artists aren't the best businessmen.
Oo nga.
So you have to be different. You have to like if that's not the normal thing in this line of industry, then I have to jump into that. Like how did these people raise their value so much? And we're just doing the same thing, but like this skill, it mas binigyan nila ng importance and everyone
Totoo.
sees it too.
Oo.
Mas nakikita talaga nung iba. So it's more of how do you do that, So parang you really have to jump in the world of money, because
Hindi,
like
kailangan talaga yun.
kailangan talaga, and and you see the fruits of it, with people like that who are really doing good, yung mga sessionists. Yung iba nga, they're not even, alam mo yun, they're not like sila Nicole and si ano, it's a full package, Some people are just sessionists, but they're racking so much money because they're really good and everyone knows they're good. So kahit singular lang yung thing mo, you can
Wow.
make bank for
Talaga
it.
medyo tight competition lang talaga.
Tight
Kailangan
na,
mo
yeah.
talaga maging
You
magaling.
have to, kaya you have to like, and yeah, there's magic in social media now. How you're
Totoo.
gonna present yourself.
Totoo.
Yun, diba? And it's a beautiful and ugly truth at the same time, because like now at the same time hindi na ganun ka, in some cases, not always, mas importante na yung like like how interesting you can make your life look, right? This besides the like really good, like genuine artists who simply don't have the resources to put their music out. And there are so many great artists here. And ayun, but like everyone has their own blessings, so I'm not hating on anyone.
Yun nga, kumbaga, ako kasi nakita ko naman personally sa'yo, yung naging, kumbaga, trajectory mo musically.
Oh yeah.
Nung pumasok ka sa Mint, kasi 'di ba ang alam ko pumasok ka sa Mint ng around 1 sem, 'di ba? O 1 year.
Oh, one sem and a shaky na another sem.
Oo. Pero kasi dun sa sandaling
Sucks, bro. I can't even
oo.
fucking say na 1 year siya. Just to be honest with myself.
Well, ganoon naman, kanya story lang yan eh, pero at least musikero ka pa rin.
Yeah.
Tawag dun, nakita ko kasi talaga dun, malaki nagbago eh, kasi siguro sa mga natutunan mo, sa mga nakasama mo, tsaka sa mga nakilala mo rin.
Yeah.
Tsaka doon nga sa skill. As in, ako, nakita ko sobra yung paggaling mo nung napunta ka sa Mint na. So, kamusta naman yung
you,
experience
brother.
mo sa Mint?
Oh, it's really great. Most of the friends that are still helping me now and that I still have genuine connection with and have been a really great part and meaning in what I do, we're from that place. Kasi yun yung pinakauna kong napuntahan place na puro musicians talaga. Like, pare-pareho kami. Because, like, that was after high school. And high school was like, you're with random people, diba? When I got into Mint, it was so, like, the crowd was so focused in, yung demographic niya is really a bunch of artists. And they were really good people, too. So, na-enjoy ko yung time ko dun. And yung short time nung stay ko dun, like, I can't replace it with anything.
Totoo.
Can't replace it with
Sobrang
anything.
magical nga nung pag iniisip ko. Sino bang mga naging close friends mo dun? Si Poch ng Belen, guitarist ng Belen. Tapos si Sam Marquez ng
Sam
One
Marquez.
Click Straight.
Yeah, you've been working with
dahil
them.
sa kanya,
Yeah.
nakatrabaho ko na rin dun sa mga kanta ko.
Yeah.
Tapos si Ash, na partner
And
mo
si
talaga
Ash, a
in
partner
music.
in music. And which
Tomcat.
is, yeah, and Ash did the track which was my first release for Sinag. So it's still
Ay,
him, you
re-release
know?
pa si Ash ang
Yeah,
nag-produce.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
nice,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Excited na ako dyan.
Diba,
Okay.
diba? So it's really tight. And the yung feeling that I felt is still there when I was with them, because we were all so driven, you know. Sam is doing a bunch of gigs, you know. And Ash is a go-getter. You know, he's living well, you know. And so, you know, I look up to these people who are actually younger than me.
Nga eh.
Diba? But I look up to them. And I feel that they look up to me too in some way, you know. So I guess it's that mutual respect na. Pati yun sila Poch. Poch was amazing. Oh, Poch was like my first partner. Yeah.
Naalala ko ata parang nag-overnight, natutulog ka pa sa kanila dati, di ba? Parang nag-stay ka pa sa kanila dati.
No. Si Ash. Kay
Si
Ash
Ash pala
yun.
yun.
Kay
Okay.
Ash. Kay Ash. Yeah. But yeah, even with the gigs, if I didn't go into Mint, I wouldn't have my first opportunity
So,
with the gigs. It wasn't even directly from Mint. It was just because I was there in Mint, and then people were going to this gig, which is hindi ko naman malalaman if I wasn't in Mint at the time, you know. So then I started doing my first coffee shop gig, you know. That was my first, and wala akong gitara noon. So, si Nemo yung guitar ko, which is the classical. Sira yung pickup niya ever since. So my first gigs for like 3 months, I didn't have a guitar, bro.
Ano gamit
Like
mo na?
ang kapal na mukha ko. Like wala talaga akong sense of, oh, I'm not for this because like wala akong guitar. Talagang like, no, I kind of want to do this gig. I would like, wala akong plan. Like I would just go there and then sino ba yung tutugtog dito? Can I borrow your guitar? Like it's so bad, bro. Like it sounds so bad, but like it
Hindi,
was
hustle mo na yun eh. Oh.
Yeah, I guess so. That was my hustle, because like and I was very genuine about it. You know, I hope so. Yung mga ganong interaction ko, okay naman yung naging experience nila. But yeah, if I didn't do that, if I succumbed to the fact now, well, I'm not that equipped to do this, I wouldn't have been doing this. But like I didn't like hindi siya sumagi sa isip ko, bro. I was just super excited to play gigs.
Di, tsaka ano naman, halos lahat ng na-meet ko mga musikero, sobrang pabait. Dahil nga sa sensitivity. Kaya parang yung mga ganong hiram-hiram, wala namang kaso.
Yeah.
Huwag mo lang aabusuhin talaga.
Yeah. Ay, yung nakakatawa nga, 'di ba, yung sa gig scene, 'di ba, yung after the set, bro, peram cymbals, 'di ba? Yeah, so it gets quite annoying. So it's really important to have your stuff. But I guess I can say, and I'm really grateful for the people who gave me an opportunity, even when they knew na I didn't have everything that I needed yet. They helped me through that process, and hanggang ngayon, I wouldn't have gotten by without my friends, you know, without the people around me. Legit, yeah. Without you, yeah.
Tawag dito, sa ano naman, sa pagsusulat ng kanta ulit, balik tayo sa artist side.
Yes, sir.
Paano mo naman hina-handle yung block? Writer's block.
Oh.
Kasi minsan minsan months akong
Oh, yeah.
napapako dyan.
Yeah.
Kasi ikaw, dami ng kanta eh. Like, nasa daan na ba kanta mo? Grabe.
And not all of them are good.
Ano, ganun.
Oh. Writer's block. What helped me when I was a bit older na was studying. Like listening how to, like learning, like just hearing stuff about how are you gonna reignite your creativity and all that. So parang yung ganong klaseng and yung feeling ko kapag pag may writer's block ako, it's either I'm not super what do you call this? Excited. I'm not super invested in what I'm feeling. I'm not super, parang kulang siya ng intention. Kulang siya ng heart. Feeling ko dun nanggagaling yung writer's block ko na parang I feel nothing. So parang napansin ko naman na when I'm going through something, nawawala yung writer's block. Nawawala siya. Like I can write whatever I want right now. Like, there's so much I want to say. I'm gonna put it into songs. So, feeling ko, nagre-resort siya, what I said earlier, feel game talaga. Like, look into that feeling. Forget the lines, bakit hindi ka makaisip ng magandang lines, magandang melody. Like, look into what you're feeling. Like, what could you possibly really channel right now? What would make you feel and make it easier for you to understand what's your feeling, and saka mo siya masusulat, saka siya magre-resonate sa kung ano man yung pinapakinggan mo. Ayun, I guess that's, I don't know if that makes sense, bro. Yeah.
Actually, kami naman, ito,
Ikaw,
next
yeah.
na tanong ko naman, hindi, ako, kasi, hindi ko kasi full-time din talaga. Oo.
Yeah.
Hindi ko rin kasi
Yeah.
matawag yung sarili kong full-time
Full-time,
musician and
yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
So, parang, ako naman, kasi ang focus ko talaga kasi ngayon is more on production kasi nga dahil medyo busy sa mga ginagawa
Yeah.
sa buhay.
Yeah.
Kaya parang gusto ko mag-produce na mag-produce, tapos
Yeah.
kung ano man mangyari doon, bahala
Yeah.
na. So parang hindi naman ako, wala akong shortage ng kanta kasi marami akong baon. Pero pagka yung minsan lang, hindi ko lang nakuha ba yung parang routine na talagang weekly or daily akong nagsusulat
Oh,
ng kanta.
yeah.
Talagang
Ako
mga
din
inspiration
naman.
na lang
Oh,
talaga
yeah.
pagka sumagi sa akin sa inspiration na,
Oh.
uy, okay na linya to. Minsan magsisimula sa linya, minsan magsisimula sa melody or hum mo. Pero parang ganun siya sa akin. Pero minsan nga rin, pag ako naman dumarating nga sa point na parang gusto ko magsulat tapos wala lang akong masulat. Kunyari, nasa gitna na akong kanta, wala akong malagay. Minsan talaga parang ihahat ko muna yung kanta, tapos parang minsan habang nag-gym ako, biglang may lalabas na linya.
Oh, yeah.
Nag-evolve talaga yung kanta eh.
Nag-evolve
Depende
siya.
talaga eh.
Yeah. Yeah, nakakatulong din sa akin yun. Kapag medyo nag-writer's block ka, like in the middle of writing a song, I stand up.
Minsan
And
habang
then,
nasa toilet ka pa.
habang nasa toilet ka,
may
biglang, ayun na. Balik ka na. Yeah.
Tawag dito, yun naman, ito naman kasi lagi namin debate ng tatay ko
Oo.
sa music kasi tatay ko mahilig din sa music eh. Ano mas importante para sa'yo? Music o lyrics?
Yung music, you mean yung instruments?
Instruments, melody.
Instrumentation?
Oo. Lahat ng
Or yung-
outside sa words.
Or lyrics? Oh, I don't think I can, no. I don't think I can, it's hard to pick from the two kasi yung dalawang choices na yun, may pareho silang position sa genre eh. There are instrumental songs na you can't put words on them because like they're perfect as they are as an instrumental song, diba? And then there are songs naman talaga which is songwriting na hindi mo naman pwedeng tanggalin yung lyrics kasi hindi naman built yung instrumentation to be on their own. So I guess depende, like walang mas importante, right? Kung ganun ko siya nakikita kasi parang pero in some cases kasi most songs, well, I reviewed for quite a while. I started to review some songs na sinasend na para makapasok sa playlist ng Spotify. So ako yung nagre-review ng songs na sinasubmit nila. So I can put them in the Spotify playlist. And then, most of the time, yung discernment ko is napupunta talaga sa, well, most of the time, yung mixing. Pangit yung tunog lang talaga. Maganda sana. Pangit lang yung mix. Pero, seldom na pinapansin ko, and I'm very critical about their songwriting because ang pinakaunang nagre-register talaga before you even understand, unless it's a really good line, is yung melody.
Melody talaga.
So most of the time in discernment ko, I would tell them na I wish there was a little bit more melody in the chorus just to have that more, the catchiness and for our listeners, something like that. So I guess it is very important, the melody, because it's very important, the melody. Yeah.
Sa akin naman kasi, yun din,
Ikaw,
hindi ko rin talaga masagot. Pero parang, ang pinakatumata kasi sa akin, hanggang ngayon, yung pa rin pinaniniwalaan ko, na bilang ako kasi hindi ako masyado melodic. So, mas tinitignan ko yung sarili ko as lyricist.
Really?
Kaya ako lagi nakikipag-collab sa iba eh. Kasi parang feeling ko mas maganda yung lumalabas pagka ako ang lyrics, may, kunyari, si Daniel or kung sino man.
Yeah.
Siya sa music. Pero kasi, Ang naalala ko rin, dahil nga pala, kaya pala ako hindi masyado melodic kasi hindi ako instrumentalist eh. Kaya late na ako natuto mag-gitara. Feeling ko napaka-importante rin kasi. So, yung mga aspiring na songwriters dyan, matuto kayo maaga ng instruments.
True. True.
Pero ako kasi, naalala ko talaga tumatak sa akin yung sa pelikula ng music and lyrics. Yung kay
I love that movie, bro.
Kay Drew Barrymore, tsaka kay Hugh Grant. Well, cheesy nun. Pero
oh my
maganda,
God, bro, I watched that like 7,000 times,
ako rin,
dude.
Yung parang sinabi nga ni Drew Barrymore din na parang sa music, yung music o yung melody para siyang sex, para siyang infatuation, para siya yung initial attraction ba, para siya yung physical beauty. Na kadalasan doon ka ma-attract first. Pero pagka nakilala mo na siya, inalam mo na talaga, inintindi mo na siya, doon na papasok si lyrics kasi siya yung soul.
That's beautiful.
Para bang doon mo siya fulling may encapsulate kung ano ba talaga yung kanta. Once na maintindihan mo na rin talaga yung lyrics at kung paano ba sinusuportahan ng music yun. Pero sa akin kasi basic lang eh. Kung ilalagay mo yung element na pareho na yun, pareho mo na pagandahin, di ba? Like,
yeah. That's why I kind of write the same, like sabay ko sila. Because like I feel like a certain line needs to go a certain melody. Like a certain melody, like a good line wouldn't sound as good with the trash melody, you know? But like a bad line, you can make sound good. Kaya pwede mo siyang pagandahin yung bad line kung maganda naman yung melody, right? That's why a lot of songs kapag critical ka as an artist or most artists, may mga lumalabas sa industry na very like alam mong super pangmasa. And then you kind of you get confused now. Why do people like this? Like the lyrics aren't even that good. But because like it doesn't matter, bro. Like what they hear is the catchiness of this thing. Like its melody, yung rhythmic ano niya, which is yun talaga yung unang nag-resonate sa atin, yung rhythmic flow ng song and then yung melody niya. Before we even, so you can really like produce like or like focus on writing a song na kailangan maging super catchy ng melody na to. And it can strike through. Yeah.
totoo.
Galing.
Sa ano naman, sa bilang isang artist ulit, paano, kasi ano eh, ito pala, may pinapakinggan akong podcast nung kailan na para bang kay Jordan Peterson to, siya clinical psychologist.
Yes, sir.
Nasabi niya doon na parang yung mga traits o yung personality traits na advantageous para sa mga artist o yung sa creative people is mental health wise siya naman yung medyo hassle ba or para bang siya yung hassle, like kasi may five psychological yung big five traits tayo eh, yung psychological traits natin, yung personality traits pala, yung big five personality traits, yung openness,
Okay.
yung conscientiousness, yung
Conscience.
parang kung paano mo ba pinagninilayan mo na yung mga gagawin mo.
Okay.
Or kung gaano ka
Conscientiousness.
understanding sa mga bagay-bagay.
Gets.
Oo.
Yeah.
Tapos yung agreeableness, kung gaano ka ba ka-agreeable o kung parang gaano ka ka-nice, gaano ka kabait,
Likeable,
gaano ka ka-likeable.
Yeah.
Tapos yung extroversion, kung gaano ka
Extroversion.
social.
Yeah.
Tapos last is yung neuroticism. Neurotic is kung gaano ka naman ka-sensitive or kung gaano ka ka-receptive sa emotions.
Yeah.
O kung gaano ka ka-emotional, kung gaano ka kadaling maapektuhan emotionally. At kung gaano ka impactful sa iyo yung negative emotions. Tapos sa creative people daw, kaya pag nakita mo rin ang daming artist, 'di ba, na para bang medyo, alam mo na 'yon, mga medyo, 'di ba, parang sila Kurt Cobain, like yung mga gano'n, yung mga depressive na klase ng artist.
Yeah.
Tawag dito kasi nga, ang kailangan daw para maging creative ka is high on openness and high on neuroticism. Kasi nga sensitive ka eh.
Okay.
Tapos yung openness mo, kasi nga open ka, so parang open ka into receiving input signals. At open ka rin maglabas ng input ng mga
Wow.
ng creativity. Pero at the same time, yun nga, kumbaga pagdating naman sa kumbaga outside pagiging creative, medyo torture naman yung mataas ang neuroticism mo at yung openness mo. Tapos yun nga, kaya nga marami tayo, di ba, yung mga, yung the lonely artist
Yeah.
notion ba?
Yeah.
Ikaw, para mong, meron ka bang para bang inner torture ba sa, yung para bang, ako kasi minsan tinitignan ko yung personality ko, medyo ano siya eh, medyo gift and curse.
Oh, yeah.
Minsan, yun nga, pagka ginagamit mo na sa creativity and all,
Mm-hmm.
sobrang beneficial. Pero minsan din, pagka sobrang frustrated mo and all, parang, ba't ba ako ganito mag-react? Dapat hindi naman ganito eh.
Yeah.
Ikaw ba may gano'n ka rin? May mga inner struggles ka rin ba?
Of course, of course.
Ano yun?
Well, in terms of, I guess, yung struggle ko with creativity and that gift, which is a gift and a curse nga, which is you're right. Like yung parehong mataas yung openness mo and neuroticism. Is that right? Kasi it's a gift because like you get to create art and creating art is wonderful and you can make money from it, diba? But we get to do that because we feel so much.
Yun nga.
The reason why kaya nating transmute natin siya into something else is because grabe tayo makaramdam in a good way and in a bad way and everything else. But yun yung curse. Like it's really like you feel it. But like the gift is that as well. Because like you get to instantly channel it because
Totoo.
you were given that gift.
Kasi
Which
tayo
is
pareho, medyo
ayun
ano tayo
yan
eh,
type
no?
of
Medyo
thing, di ba?
emotional talaga tayo. Like ako, grabe rin ako pagka kung ano mang...
Oo.
Tapos ito pa, inaway ako na ito dati.
Yeah.
Tsaka na natin mag-sabi.
Yeah.
Pero ayun nga, kumbaga, kasi isa rin yun sa nakita ko na tayong pareho. Halos lahat ng musikerong kilala ko.
Yeah.
Talagang highly emotional ba, kumbaga.
Yeah.
Oo, kaya para bang isa rin yun sa parang inaano ko, na parang,
Yeah.
ako lang ba yung nakaka-experience nung ganong vibe?
Oh, for sure not. Hindi, bro. Hindi. Yun nga eh. So, gift na talaga para sa ating mga super open to have that sense of, like, that medium of expressing our feelings, which is not dangerous. It's not harmful. Alam mo yun. It's, diba? It's such a nice thing to have. Ayun.
Tsaka magandang ano na rin eh, magandang sobrang shadow work na rin ang pagsusulat nga.
Sobra.
Yun nga, na minsan lahat na lang ng inis, frustration, or emotions mo, or kung ano man, talaga doon na lang ilalabas eh.
Yeah.
Pero minsan lang din talaga, yun, di ba, uso sa atin yun, kahit yung kunyari, pag sa choir, yung musical director nyo, sobrang minsan, ang babato ng, like, natatawa talaga ako doon, kasi minsan, dati nga, parang magugulat ka, pero ngayon parang, musikero lang talaga yan, ganyan talaga.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ano naman, tawag dito, sa yun nga pagdating nga doon, sabi mo kasi sensitivity nga na ganyan, na we feel so much. Tapos, alam natin, uso yung mga, yun nga, yung mga artist na, kunyari, mga heartbreaks nila, mga pinagdadaanan nila sa buhay, na ilalabas nila sa music. Mga Taylor Swift vibes.
Oh, yeah.
So, ikaw, bilang artist, paano mo hinahandle ang isang heartbreak?
Like creatively?
In general.
In general, as an artist. Oh, I don't think I'm fixated into reacting as an artist because beyond that label, I'm human. And gift na lang talaga siguro that I'm an artist. So, but it's, I think for anyone, heartbreak is tough to deal with, and there are so many answers in the world, but you're never gonna believe all of them unless it comes from you. Alam mo yun, unless you tell yourself what you need to hear. So, it's really tough dealing with heartbreaks, I guess, for anyone. So, I guess I'm blessed at least, or for any other artists out there who are dealing with any kind of emotional pain, to have this kind of release nga talaga. And it's so freeing, and it's such a good, like, way to talk to yourself. And actually look deep within what you're really feeling, diba? Kasi like sobrang intimate nung pagsusulat, diba? When you're making art, it's so intimate. It's coming from somewhere deep inside you. So kapag when you're going through something and whatever you write, it is from you. So it's nice. It's a good thing to have that type of material na you can like analyze. Like, what is this? Where does this come from? Am I saying this Am I saying this, or is it telling me something? Alam mo yun? Like, am I? Oh, sorry, my alarm.
Okay lang.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Ayun. So, sorry. where was
So,
I?
yun nga, kunyari, pagka kunyari nasa heartbreak ka,
Mhm.
mas inspired ka bang magsulat ng kanta?
I don't think it's inspiration. It's more of desperation, my guy. Because like yeah, it's more of desperation. Cause like I don't have a choice. Like I don't. I need to release. I need to release. I need to write this down. And no medicine, no food, no. I mean, activities help, but like, since ito yung alam kong dito ako naglalabas, so kapag, it's so desperation talaga siya, so, I think it's a good thing too, cause like, yay, I have songs
Ilang
now!
kanta na sulat mo?
Huh?
Ilang kanta na sulat mo?
I wrote five.
Five?
In a week. I wrote 5 in a week.
Ako isa lang.
Isa lang?
Oo. Kasi nga parang...
Baka nandun naman lahat.
Parang ganun. Pero
hindi
hindi ko
naman
alam kung i-release ko kasi nga, di ba? Para bang siyempre out of respect na rin dun sa... kasi
Ah.
parang sa akin,
Hindi,
lumabas,
okay lang
lahat
eh.
ng galit ko talaga doon napunta.
Galit siya. I have something
well,
to share with you on that. When I started writing these songs, initially, I was very bitter. Tapos, tinry kong before I started writing, like, iniisip ko, ang dami kong nasusulat, tas scrap. Like, for one song, And then, I question myself, na parang, do I really want to write something out of this feeling? Because, like, this is my product, and I'm leaving this as my legacy. If I'm gonna be writing well, I guess because I'm connected to this topic. But if I was ordered, if I was, paid to like write a very hurtful song, I can. But since this is a very like the recent songs that I wrote is a very personal thing to me, I felt like I was more doing this to myself than like I was writing it for someone. But like I felt like I'm doing this to myself. So I had to make sure that my intention was clear, and I was coming from na parang forgiveness, when at the time I knew my body wasn't fully in that state. I knew like I was going mad and everything with the loss. Everyone, like, it's heartbreak is sad, bro, kasi you envision life with someone, for a short time, no matter how young you are, di ba? Like, kahit naman nung high school ka, kapag nakipag-break sa'yo yung girlfriend mo, parang, di ba? Parang, what the fuck? Di ba? Kasi nga, it doesn't matter how old you are, there's that magic when you meet someone, na parang, and then you want to do all these things together. So, ayun, so far, although yung producer ko right now, si JB, na-advise niya na ako na, bro, magsulat ka naman nung medyo may galit. Galit naman.
Akin na lumabas yung medyo may galit. Talaga ganun na, nilabas ko lang talaga. Tapos parang hindi ko naman din
that's
intention
good.
na i-release.
Yeah.
Kaso ngayon nga, kasi yun nga, yung dumating naman ako, kasi nung sinusulat ko yun, paano na, bitter pa, galit na galit talaga. Dahil nga, sabi,
But sometimes we just need that release.
Pero, ngayon nga, na medyo nandun na ako sa, parang, hindi na, like, i-wish mo na lang ng well talaga lang. Parang hindi ko na rin tuloy parang i-release ko pa ba to? Parang masyadong bitter. At at the same time, di ba madalas din ako, kumbaga sa atin, sa mga kwentuhan, madalas ko ring medyo i-bash ng konti yung mga senti songs na.
Yes.
Kaya parang, well, pero kasi gano'n naman talaga eh. Ako, nagkaroon na rin ako ng appreciation sa mga ganong kanta, lalo na nga recently. Pero,
iba din talaga, oo. I feel like, oo.
Pero
Depende
kasi bilang siguro
I mean,
nga kasi,
I'm not forcing it kasi, like, siguro if I really feel some type of way, like, really deep na anger, I'm probably gonna write an angry song. But at the moment, for some reason, I was able to get it from, at least for a while, a moment of like peace, alam mo yun, which is great, because like wala akong takot in releasing the songs, because I know they're coming from love, alam mo yun, so I have 5 songs that are coming from love, no one can judge it,
Pero dun nga ako nag-ano kasi doon sa Fleetwood Mac, si Steven Nicks tsaka si
yeah,
oh my God, Basta yung guitarist, yung partner niya. Sila naman, after na nilang maghiwalay, ano pa rin sila, magkabanda pa rin sila. So silang dalawa, kanta sila ng kanta sa isa't isa ng bashing and all.
Oh, nakwento mo sa akin to. That's crazy.
Pero
Oh my God.
Tapos hanggang ngayon, nag-aaway pa rin sila. Para sila. Kaya parang sabi ko, ang tapang naman, no? Talagang galit na galit sila sa isa't isa, pero tutugtog sila magkasama sa
Ang
stage.
tapang nun. I hope that doesn't happen to me.
No. Oo, sa totoo lang, mga ganun. Nakakatakot i-post din kasi. Nakakatakot i-release din eh. Tsaka at the same time ngayon, mapapaisip ka. Kasi ngayon, hindi na ako ganun kagalit eh. Hindi na ako ganun ka... kaya parang... May sense pa bang i-release mo? Pero kasi yun nga eh, parang nung panahon na yun, ito yung sinulat mo eh, ba't mo hindi re-release yung sinulat mo? Di kung...
Yeah, ako naman, 'di ba ang dami kong just to let you guys know. These two, Jimbert and si Baste, they've been my greatest supporters. That's why hindi na ako nag-acquire ng ibang fans eh. Kasi masaya na ako sa fans ko. Sa current fans ko. No, but they've been my greatest supporters. And sila din yung pinaka-critic ko na parang, diyan, labas mo na yung songs mo and all that. And you know, like, I have so many
Buti pa
songs
nga
na hindi
nire-release
ko
yung
na-release. Wala, hindi ko na-release
Ayos
yung
lang.
ayos lang, yung and nalaman ko na kung bakit. Nalaman ko na kung bakit. Before, kaya hindi ko siya nire-release. Because parang, siguro I was scared. Like, I didn't know what to do with it. Pero nagbago yung reason nung parang medyo tumagal na. Na parang, I wanted to release them naman. But for some reason, I couldn't. Feeling ko, it's because, well, siguro they're not really good enough for me. But yung naisip ko at the time was, parang, I lost my connection to them. Like, there was no point in putting it out into the world anymore because that's not me anymore.
Totoo.
So, nandun papasok yung importance as an artist to put out your work. Put out your work just for you. Just for your legacy, bro. Just for you to look back on. Like, what were you
nung
back
panahon
then?
na yan,
Yeah. But because naging masyado akong na paranoid ako na I have to do this for the business, like in the business na parang ngayon lang ako nag-iisip na I'm doing it for myself. I'm releasing it so I can like have this legacy where I can look back into my music or anyone else can have that journey. I'm sorry, I need water.
Actually, sa akin, ganun din. Kumbaga, ngayon, nagkaroon ako ng perspective din na kung ano man majority ng masusulat. Kaya nga, di ba, medyo may pagka-perfectionist nga ako while writing. Pero kasi, sa totoo lang, di mo naman talaga malalaman kung maganda o pangit may nagawa mo. Pero, ngayon, sinusubukan ko the Beatles approach nung golden era nila. Na para bang, basta magpo-produce lang kami, kung ano masulat, ipoproduce. Kung ano man mangyari doon, yun na yun. Na para bang, kaya ako may na lahat ng hopefully matapos na kanta, i-release na lang ng i-release.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, para bang, minsan, kahit sila, meron sila mga kantang hindi nila gusto eh. Pero yung pala, nag-resonate sa iba. So, parang ayoko ring i-limit nga na parang, ito sinulat ko, ako lang may perspective na hindi dapat marinig to, pero baka mamaya may mga tao naman pala mag-resonate.
Yeah.
So, parang ngayon,
Put it out.
produce. Kung may budget na lang talaga pang produce, yun na lang.
Yeah, put it out.
Usapan. Tawag dito,
Sorry.
lyrically naman, sino ang mga influences mo?
Lyrically, ayun, growing up, sila, sorry, I'm fucking coughing, bro. Lyrically, sila, initially, si Kenny Loggins talaga. Ganda talaga ng mga songs niya for me. But, when I started writing songs, parang, naka-switch up siya sa R&B talaga.
Actually, R&B talaga
And
yung
maybe
vibe.
because I did listen to a lot of Usher and Craig David before and all that. So sila yung mga, sorry, naubo
Sige
ako.
lang.
So, do you have more water, bro?
Ay.
Do I continue lang?
Oh.
I'm trying to remember kung sino pa talaga growing up. When I got a little older, si John Mayer.
Diyan may ito.
Yeah. Ganda ng mga songs ni John Mayer, especially nung lumabas na yung mga mas folk songs niya, which really highlighted kung paano siya magsulat and mag-arrange sa music. So I really appreciated that. And at the same time, I listen to a lot of music talaga. Like mga pop songs, whatever na nagustuhan ko. Sobrang random ng genre niya. But so I guess because of my fascination with just music itself and lalo na yung mga pop songs, nag-ingrain din talaga sa akin yung mga lyrics, like with usually like what we listen to, yun yung mga lalabas natin, right? So ayun, so I guess konti lang din talaga yung specific na ano, because if I'm writing now yung mga Tagalog ko, and it's very different from what I heard growing up, like 'di ba, like, so I don't know ayun. Ayun.
Tawag dito, punta naman tayo sa malalalim na mga usapan na topics. Tinatanong ko rin sa iba ko tong mga guest. Para sa'yo, ano naman ang meaning or purpose ng buhay mo?
Oh, my purpose. My purpose is to be good enough in this life. So I don't like I don't reincarnate in this world anymore. But like yeah, I guess right now, like where I'm at right now, yun talaga, like my purpose is to just be as good as I can as a human being to myself and to other people. To really be a good person. Bukod pa dun sa mga dreams ko, in the physical realm, with my recent experiences, it's really important to have that invisible and spiritual aspect of your life aligned. Kasi if not, magugulat ka sa mga mangyayari sa'yo. And so, and from my experience as well, in a good way, when I am aligned, a lot of great things happen in my life. And so it's just a matter of consistency and choosing to stay
Pala,
aligned.
magka-fra nga pala tayo.
Fra, what's
Member
up,
po kami
Fader?
ng isang organization pero hindi pwedeng sabihin.
Secret!
Secret. Pero, ayun nga, pagdating naman sa spirituality, since napag-usapan na natin yon.
Yeah.
Ano naman ang view mo sa spirituality and the divinity ba?
You mean like God?
Ikaw.
No, I believe in God. I believe in the masters. Many people revere wholeheartedly sila Jesus Christ. In in different cultures, sila Buddha. Iba-iba. I don't know. Fully know. I haven't studied them all.
The Ascended Masters.
The Ascended Masters, but there's a reason why until now they're revered as great people, and they weren't perfect too. I mean, they had their troubles, but I think it's very important to have some kind of faith, no matter how you want to believe God in your image. You want to believe Him as a person, as a universe, as a cosmic, as everything around you. It's just, I think it's very important to have that kind of faith that you belong to something greater, and there is an entity that knows so much better that will always know how to handle things better than what you do now. Like there is that infinite, you can never destroy it, whatever you go through within you. So when you have that, you can always just step back into that, no matter how destroyed your body is. You remember that you are part of this greater good, greater God, greater consciousness. And that really helps. And I couldn't understand that before, because to be honest with everyone, I didn't believe in all of this. I was an atheist, yeah. But then with proper knowledge, alam mo yun, you realize that science is not different from spirituality. They actually complement each other, in many ways. But we can't go into too much detail because we're not, meant to do that. But ayun, like I guess it's because there are only very few religious organizations, and so back then, And at the same time, wala pang other mediums to really study other stuff, you know? And now mas open na ulit yung road into, you know, you can connect with God in your own way. You can really, you know, you can really give yourself your own spiritual journey. So a lot of people are coming about, you know? I feel like when 2024, like before 2024 went in, ang dami nangyari sa buhay ng mga tao. Like people went to shit, you know? Because I feel like the fact na it's emerging again now, that sense of enlightenment, mas nagkakaroon na siya ng repercussions into what we're doing na parang it's very sensitive now. Like the world is very sensitive now, I suppose. Sorry, I think I'm going off topic.
Wala, okay. Ang maganda sa podcast, bilang long form siya, kahit saan-saan talaga mapunta.
Yeah.
Yun ang very reason kung bakit din ako nagpa-podcast. Kasi nga para bang, ang ganda ng lahat ng bagay na napag-uusapan nyo. Pwedeng mapunta kung saan-saan at the same time. Walang limit ng oras para malimit yung pag-explain. Kasi iba pagka mas na-explain mo yung mga bagay na pinag-uusapan.
Yeah.
So kaya, walang problema yun. Tawag dito, kasi diba yun nga, dun sa org natin, medyo importante si meditation eh.
Yeah.
Pero ikaw naman, paano naman ang style mo ng meditation?
Oh. Well, yung meditation natin. Pero before I learned that, yung naging style ko talaga is kay Alan Watts. Which is yung thinking na thinking na you are doing it at the same time you're not, and then you can focus that with your breathing. Like nag-uusap tayo ngayon, we're not even thinking that we're breathing, but we actually are, right? And so ganun ko siya palagi inumpisahan before I go with our meditation, na I have to kind of feel na I'm not controlling my breathing, like it's just breathing. And then you let, like yung flowing, this is my favorite part, na isabi niya na dapat yung pag, diba, this is usually the falling out part, but you want to feel when you, that it's also falling in. You're not pulling it in, it's the same relaxation with this. So yung ganun, so doon ko muna siya pinapasok with the breathing, and then that usually does a trick and really like clearing it, kasi yung focus dun sa breathing really, like, it helps so much with the I guess the prep with the prep na okay, stable na to, and now I can think of, you know, the affirmations now, and the focusing on the feeling and ganun, and it helps me so much, bro. Meditation, it's wonderful.
Araw-araw ka nag-meditate?
Not recently, but there was a time na araw-araw for
Paano
like,
pa ako?
but like
mas active po kasi siya.
Yeah. And until now, I try. I really
nakikita
try.
ko nga yung Skype, pero
Yeah.
super busy kasi talaga.
Yeah.
Pero, mag-active ulit ako.
Yeah. No, but like I meditate like on my own, like besides the
Actually, ako, yun naman, medyo tinatry ko maging, try ko pa mag-meditate ng sarili ko kahit sa maikling panahon ko na lang.
Yeah.
Oo.
Because I don't know if I'm crazy about this, but like when I was really like doing my daily meditations, like 4 prayers, like 2-3 meditations a day, and then most of the time, so parang tinuloy-tuloy ko lang siya, and then I just went on with life. Pero parang I was disciplined for a while with that, because I was kinda, may relief siya after every time, you know. So parang dumating sa point na, I don't know if I'm crazy, like medyo nag-stop ako, because like I'm busy, because like I'm dealing with the blessings, you know, with the work and all that, and then I feel kind of like off for a day, and so mag-meditate ulit ako. And then my meditation usually lasts like 45 minutes to 1 hour. Yeah. Talagang, hindi ko napapansin yung oras, hindi ko napapansin. Magkakaroon ka ng parang bliss na parang wala na talaga eh. Parang gulat ako na 1 hour na pala. Ganun. Tapos, every time I did that, like almost every time I did that, as soon as I opened my eyes, like someone like from my previous, like previous friend I met, or an opportunity, or someone I don't really know, like as soon as I opened my eyes, I would get these messages. Like I would get 2 or 3 opportunities, or and then this happened like so many times, bro. Like so dun ako naniwala sa sinasabi ni Joe Dispenza na this auric field. I'm sorry, we're going deep into this,
Oh,
but
boy.
this auric field that we have, like it can really be enhanced. And then grabe talaga yung kaya niyang i-magnet in this realm. When you just focus on your energy and not towards na, oh, I want that, how do I get that? But you really focus on what you feel and how you're gonna increase this magnetism. Grabe talaga, kas kinikilabutan talaga ako. Because always 2 or 3 opportunities to just to meet a client or a gig or a person who just suddenly reached out na ganon, and it's crazy.
Kasi parang yun din yun eh. Parang di ba, ang meditation is parang letting go of control. Diba?
Yeah.
So, at saka sa akin naman, ang meditation naman kasi sa akin, it's, yung medyo, i-disregard ko yung mga tumatakbo sa isip ko sa paligid. Yung nga, yung monkey brain ko.
Monkey brain.
Or papakwayitin ko sila for a bit.
A bit, yeah.
Pero well, di mo naman taga mapapakwayit yun eh. More on, hindi mo na sila mapapansin.
Yeah.
Para mapakinggan ko yung inner voice ko ba.
Oh.
Tapos parang for me, when I'm, pag napapakinggan ko nga yun, kung angel ko man yun, guardian angel ko, or demon ko, or kung yun nga, yung true self ko, yung, or si divine, or si God.
Yeah.
Para bang, yun nga parang when you meditate, mas magiging align ka sa gusto niya mangyari, o sa gusto mangyari ng universe.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
So para bang, yun nga yun yung parang sinasabi actually, pag nag-manifest ka naman, sa akin, sa sariling experience, hindi siya more on yung desire mo yung will mo. Hindi siya yung parang individual desire mo lang eh. Kadalasan, kung papakinggan mo talaga yung boses ng Diyos o ng true self mo, para bang may pakiramdam na siya, hindi, ito rin talaga yung gustong mangyari ng universe. O ito talaga yung dapat mangyari.
That the calling is what we can say. Kind of. Because that's what you open up yourself to when you're meditating, 'di ba? Yun nga yung parang where are you going, like without the voice of your ego, like saan ba talaga pupunta yung journey mo, and then you get these kind of feeling and kind of hints from wherever.
Totoo.
The cosmic na parang you're in the right spot. Yung ganong assurance.
Mas magiging mas magiging parang mas sure ka na sa mga tatahakin mo ba, kasi para bang meron kang layer dun sa gusto mong mangyari na o hindi man sa gusto or merong layer dun sa para bang minamanifest mo na mas maiintindihan mo pa kung bakit nga ba ito yung gusto ko, o bakit ito ba yung gusto ng intended ng universe para mangyari. Mas magkakaroon ka ng understanding ba dun sa mismong bagay na kaya mas parang mas nagiging posible ba siya. Hindi ko na ma-explain yun, pero mag-meditate kayo, guys.
Oh yeah, mag-meditate kayo. Because even, I guess I can share this na parang, di ba, na parang, besides the knowledge that you're studying with spirituality, it's really important that you meditate. Because like, no amount of theoretical gain can match what that meditation is gonna teach you. Like, no words is needed for you to gain wisdom sa meditation. Ibang-iba yung matuturo niya sa'yo. Ibang-iba yung maiintindihan mo and marireceive mo just through meditation. Just to being quiet.
Intelligence.
Oo nga just tapping into that. It's fun. It's fun. I think it's a fun thing to have in your life. And I mean, I think it's important. For me, it's very important because every time I slipped out of meditation, me being the rebellious, we can start we started from this, right? Me being the rebellious person, andali ko talagang mawala sa alignment. Kaya feeling ko na-accept ako dyan because I feel like he knows I need this. Na parang, because I would have been in so much worse if I wasn't there, if I didn't have the guide to introspect and to, alam mo yun, to learn what happened, not just on the outside world, like what was my doing in it, So, yeah, it's nice to have that spiritual journey talaga. Yeah. Guess for all, and the meditation and all that. Yeah.
Tsaka kung isipin mo naman kasi kahit pa sabihin na nating labas pa siya sa kinagis na nating religion or kung ano man, pero pag inisip mo rin talaga, it's all the same.
It's all the
We're
same.
all parang connecting or worshiping the same.
Yes, goodness is goodness.
The same God,
Yeah,
oo.
goodness is the same. Love is love. Kahit saan kang magtanong, love has the same meaning. Alam mo yun? Yeah.
Totoo, yung God
Yeah.
and love, same.
Same siya eh. Same meaning. And all of them, iba-iba man yan, that's all what they want to. You know, these spiritual entities, you know.
Yun nga lang daw ang common denominator ng lahat ng
Yeah.
religions.
Yeah.
It's all about love talaga.
Yeah.
Actually, kahit yung yung parang predecessor ba ata ng Satanism to, yung ano.
Oh.
Pero wala, di naman ako masyadong aware sa Satanism eh. Pero actually may philosophy prof ako dati na
Satanist?
favorite niya lang yung yung Satanic Bible, pangarap niya raw i-great works yun kasi sa school namin may great works eh, parang class siya na yung mga great works nga ituturo sa inyo. Pero pangarap niya lang. Pero doon lang ako nagkaano na parang may predecessor yun yung Otto, yung kay Aleister Crowley.
Aleister Crowley, yeah.
Pero parang ang ano pa rin nila, yung do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
Yeah.
Love is the law. Love is the law. Love under will. Na parang yun pa, kahit medyo may dark side na rin ng bagay-bagay. Ang alam ko, meron mga ano-ano dun eh. Like, ganun, mga yun. Na, at the end of it all, sa kalahat-lahatan nun, love pa rin talaga.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Kasi pagka love ang pinairal mo, wala kang talo eh.
Yeah, yeah.
Basta yun,
Yeah.
kahit anong belief system pa yan, o kahit anong religion, or kung kahit anong ways of living ba,
Yeah.
ang may advice ko lang sa lahat ng tao dito na, yun, you dig deep within yourself, na kung, yun nga, maghanap kayo ng something greater than yourself, na kung saan ka man mag-resonate, saan ka mapunta, it doesn't matter, importante. Totoo ka dun sa nararamdaman. But at the same time, kung ano man yun, talaga pang inaaral mo at tignan mo talaga kung nag-resonate ka ba talaga or parang circumstantial lang na nandiyan ka. Mas maganda kasi kung yun nga, kung inaalam mo siya at talagang nagpapakatotoo ka sa sarili mo na ito talaga yung dito ako aligned.
Yeah.
Mas sure ka kung mas aware ka kung sino ka ba talaga at ano at anong ginagawa mo dito eh. Mawawala na doon kung ano man iniisip ng ibang tao sa'yo, ano man iniisip ng society sa'yo. Basta ikaw, sure ka kung sino ka.
Yeah.
So, hanapin nyo yun.
Yeah.
Kung sa Catholicism man yan, kung sa Buddhism man yan, kung sa Muslim man yan.
Yeah.
Basta importante, kung papasok kayo dun, talagang aralin nyo. Kasi yun din ang napansin ko minsan. Ang daming Catholics na pag tinignan mo naman talaga, parang sobrang surface level lang din ang understanding nila when it comes to God.
Yeah. And the good thing now that there's so much knowledge and na parang, yun nga, like, you know, that kind of faith is like yung mga people like yung mga neuroscientists natin now, sila Joe Dispenza, right? You listen to them and they're not necessarily speaking about spirituality. But what, like, if you follow like yung sinasabi ni Joe Dispenza, which is really about your body and very scientific talaga, like how you're gonna think positive thoughts, saan ba manggagaling yun and all that. It's all connected now. It's all connected now. Like you can go on a spiritual journey without even going into a religion. Alam mo yun?
Sobra.
Siyempre,
Actually,
on your
naman
own,
ng religiosity at saka ng spirituality eh.
Yeah.
Hindi kailangan maging religious ka para magkaroon ka ng spirituality, kumbaga.
Yeah.
Ito, yun.
Yeah.
Sige, balik naman ulit tayo sa music. Sabi na tayo lumalalim. Tawag dito. Sa mga aspiring artist naman, well, di naman natin sinasabi talagang, di ba, like, talagang, pero meron ka sariling experiences mo pagdating sa music. Ano naman may papayo mo sa mga batang musikero? Kung magkakaroon ka ng 3 advice para sa kanila, ano yung papayo mo sa kanila?
Oh. Okay, mag-a-advise na agad ako sa mga am I equipped na?
Oo
Am I
naman. Hindi
valid
kasi
na to?
ako sa totoo lang, kaya sabi ko 'pag pinag-usapan dito, 'pag tinatanong ako kung anong topic ng podcast mo,
Mm.
like walang limit para sa akin,
Yeah.
kasi akin sa lahat ng tao makakakwentuhan ko.
Yeah.
Meron akong mapupulot at mapupulot,
Yeah.
sigurado ako dun. So
Yeah.
gano'n din, I mean, meron kang sariling experience sa music, at the same time matagal
Yeah.
mo ng ginagawa 'yan,
Yeah.
at kumikita ka na rin naman ng pera diyan,
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
nagsu-survive ka na rin diyan,
Yeah.
at nagagawa mo talaga yung gusto mo. Para sa
Yeah.
akin kasi yun lang naman ang
Yeah.
importante talaga, eh.
Yeah.
May share ka sa kanila, eh. So ano nga 'yan?
3.
Mm.
Tatlo. Okay. Gusto ko. Okay. Work on your craft first.
Mm.
Like really spend time alone and just learning your instruments or learning your voice, whatever you want to do in terms of music before you go out there. Sometimes sabay siya, but usually it works better kapag when you've already put in the practice.
Mm.
It's so much easier to success is where opportunity meets preparation.
Mm.
So just be prepared initially. So now that you know you have, is this for the kids, like for the younger ones? Like if you have your parents like paying for your rent, like you don't have anything to do,
Mm.
like that's like the best time for you to work on your shit, because there will come a time where you're gonna have to survive on your own.
Mm.
So just wherever you are, just like find a good reason or let go of reasons why you can't play if this is what you want to do, so put in that work first. Second, okay, because that opens up a lot when you're already good at your craft.
Mm.
So I guess I want to advise on when you're out there already, learn the business, but not to the point.
Magiging purely business na lang siya.
Yeah, and na it's gonna bother you. Na it's
Oh.
gonna make you, you know, make you like doubt yourself, because like there's so much business that's involved. Don't forget your craft. You work so hard on it, and it's gonna be easier for you to make yourself believe na I'm gonna survive in this business, kasi you've worked on your craft. Yung third. Third is, what do I do with third? I guess I'm just coming from my experience,
Oh.
and what I'm doing now. Be good with people. Be good with people. Be a good talker. Be a good listener, because you're gonna meet so many people, and it's gonna require you some sense of level of good communication skills talaga to match these people, because you're gonna meet people who are greater than you, who are much more richer than you, who will exude that kind of energy na medyo mapapaback off ka na grabe naman yan. But you need to find that confidence in you to put yourself in that frequency. It's a parang it's a blessing when you meet people who are out of your league. Because then may mga matututunan kang frequencies na, I can vibrate this way, or like I can talk this way, and this is what they do and all that. So be good with people, because they'll be good to you. I got that from Papa, So yeah, so those are my three takeaways. Yeah.
Ito naman punta naman tayo sa struggles ba. Ano naman ang struggles? Ano ang mga struggles ng isang full-time musician naman? Kahit kung ano lang yung mga on top of your head lang.
Siguro, when you focus your income on the music itself, it was always advised to have a separate job. Kahit naman di sa music, di ba? When you have a hobby, you don't necessarily want to connect your earning to it, because nandun din yung makakonect dun yung value nung tingin mo dun sa craft mo. So when you're not earning too much money from it, you feel like shit, right? So initially, really try to, if you can, like what you're doing, like you have your own businesses and stuff, and I would commend that for artists and other people talaga na you have your own business, have your own other way of making money, so you can really then, put it into your music.
Oo.
Ayun, and then, what else?
Pero sa akin naman kasi pagdating dun sa yun nga kasi 'di ba medyo meron ako mga ibang ventures,
Yeah.
nagbi-business ako
Yeah.
kaya pero sa akin ang medyo ano naman disadvantage naman is hindi naman ako nakakapamuhay ng gigging life. Kasi nga
Right,
which
right.
is very important din pagdating sa maging musikero kasi ako sa totoo lang marami na akong kilala sa industry pero
Yeah, yeah,
hindi ganoon
yeah.
tsaka hindi na ako ganoon kasanay mag-perform na katulad ng dati
Mm,
sobrang halos araw-araw ko siyang ginagawa.
mm.
Mararamdaman mo rin nung nag-gig ako last time ulit, parang nanibago ulit ako Pero masaya pa rin naman.
Oh,
Pero
yeah, 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 yeah.
yun yung parang ano ko pero kasi sa akin hindi na medyo ubra rin talaga base dun sa gusto ko. Kasi actually yung music ko, sobrang importante. Like, tatawagin ko talaga yung musikero. Tawag ko nga sarili ko parang
Yeah,
a
yeah,
musician who happens to do business parang ganun.
yeah.
Pero at the same time, ako nga, gano'n na lang din ang focus ko ngayon is magsulat, mag-produce, tapos i-release, i-promote. Tapos, yun nga, kumbaga, hindi na ako masyado nakakagig.
Mm,
Pero, yun nga rin naman ang advantage ng medyo, yun nga, na medyo mag-focus ka rin sa, hindi, nabigyan mo rin, na wag ka mag-quit sa day job mo or kung may business ka
yeah.
nga. Kasi nga,
As long as you can. Well,
akin naman kasi ang naging advantage
oo.
naman is, yun nga, nakakapag-produce ako kasi
Yeah,
sa totoo lang,
yeah.
may gastos din talaga
Oo,
ang
and
production.
diskarte siya now, and so mas feeling ko mas madaling dumiskarte now because of the amount of jobs that are created every day. Sobrang dami. So many geniuses are coming up. Not even geniuses. These are people who are just really looking into what the world can offer, especially in the computer industry with the websites and everything. There's so many jobs who are flexible now with time. Um where you can work on your phone. These are for the people who really want to like how am I gonna do that? Like there are so many jobs now that can give you that kind of lifestyle, and you can take that job or you can make a job. Alam mo yun? But it takes a lot of work, and yun nga, like if you're gonna look into that, you have to kind of like extend yourself. Like, yeah, this is your thing, music is your passion, but like you're this great human being. Like you can learn so much, right? So you kind of have to like extend yourself so you can have better grasp of everything as a whole, diba? Yeah.
Speaking of passion, para sa'yo, gaano ka-importante yung passion?
Passion is a good starting point. But I recently learned that discipline always over passion.
Work ethic talaga yun.
Yeah,
Oo.
because passion is your initial like motivator. But when you do things, you're not always gonna be motivated. Kailangan yung discipline. Discipline is like, I don't feel good today, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Like I don't feel like going to the gym today, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't feel like writing a song today, but I'm gonna try to listen to a beat and see if I can. It's always that little first step that's gonna open you up. But like if you don't even take that first step, and then you're completely like deliberately closing your doors to other things. Yeah.
Ito nga, total na pag-usapan na rin natin yung work ethic ba? Para sa'yo naman, sa pagiging artist ba? O sa pagiging musikero?
Yeah.
Musiko. Tawag dito, anong mas importante? Or, ang talent ba sa music is nature or nurture? Kumbaga, anong mas importante sa pagiging artist? Yung natural talent mo o yung work ethic mo?
Nature and nurture, both.
Both talaga yun.
Both. Actually, if you're a good nurturer, you don't have to. Hindi mo siya kailangan makuha from natural, like yung you're gifted with it. There are many people who are doing better than you, not because they were meant for it, but because they're just more disciplined than you. Yeah.
Totoo.
Like you've been, alam mo yun, doon nanggagaling yung, lahat tayo may ganito, doon nanggagaling yung ano ko dati na parang, why is that guy on top? No, I write better songs than this guy, sing better than this guy, but it doesn't matter. Like they're working their ass off and you're not. Like that's why they're there.
Totoo.
So nurture that shit.
Yeah,
Like it
nurture
doesn't
it,
matter if you have your natural ability. You have to use it. You have to, alam mo yun, you have to show it. Yeah.
Kasi totoo lang. Pero sa akin naman, yun nga talaga kasi pero meron talaga mga magic people na
Oh, yeah.
alam mong naturally talented na sila.
Oo.
At the same time parang well, ang aga naman natuto sa disiplina sa music na ito.
Oo.
Parang, ako
But,
kasi yun, ang medyo ano ko, parang regret ko, parang, dati
yeah.
nung nag-aaral akong, nagsisimula akong kumanta at mag-gitara, parang hinahayaan lang ako, kahit nila tatay dyan, parang hindi nila na-build ba yung pagpa-practice and all. Kaya feeling
Yeah.
ko rin, parang
Yeah.
sa akin naman, parang akin ang pinaka, ano ko lang, yung talent ba, yung sa boses and all. Pero kumbaga, musically, tsaka sa musicality ba, dami ko pang sanang na-improve kung mas maaga lang akong
Yeah, environment is
disiplinado,
important
oo.
too. Because like we could talk about Jacob Collier, right? You would think na he's just naturally gifted, but you study his mom, which is yung mom niya lang meron siya. He never talked about his dad. I don't know why, but you know.
Pero pareho atang musician talaga yung dad.
Oh, but like yung mom niya yung talagang ano, and you study his mom, and then nagtuturo yung mom niya ngayon, and yung pananalita ng mom niya. Na-imagine ko, oh my God, if...
Lumalaki ako, ito kasama ko.
Oo, no, parang kung ganyan ako kausapin ng mami ko, magiging genius talaga ako. Grabe siya mag-nurture talaga. So for us, ang job natin is, you know, like when we have a family, to create that perfect environment. Not for us to control na kailangan mag-music ka, but like whatever kung ano yung makita mong spark, nurture that as soon as possible, man.
Actually, yun naman
Soon as
kasi
possible.
yun din yung minsan na parang, ngayon nga, nauso sa parenting ba, na parang importante na ano ka lang, kumbaga loving ka lang, accepting ka lang, ganyan. Pero sa akin kasi, it's always the
Yeah.
middle way. Na para bang, maglagay ka ng structure,
Yeah.
pero at the same time, bigyan mo rin siya ng freedom para piliin kung anong gusto niya.
Oh, yeah.
Pero yung at the same time, pag nahanap niya yung gusto niya, dapat turuan mo rin siya na kung ito gusto mo, may kapalit yan. Kailangan mo i-sacrifice yung pagpapractice.
Yeah.
Pag mga panahon na hindi mo gustong mag-practice, magpapractice ka. Yun yung hindi na-build sa akin na maaga. Pero, kaya doon nga, pag nakakita ko ng mga artist talaga na parang, grabe to. Alam kong naturally talented na to at the same time. Mukhang naalagaan ng tama ba. Na parang,
Na-practice.
na
Yeah.
pag napanood mo talaga sila, shocking shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I highly regard yung parent. I was talking about yung mom and how she speaks to, you know, Jacob. But my mom speaks to me very well then. Like I got my talent from her. So she as well is my, you know, greatest inspiration talaga. Yeah.
Sa akin naman si tatay noon, yun nga, kumbaga maaga hindi naman, pero naalala ko, pag sa mga panahon na magpo-practice ako noon dati, pagka yung may contest man, ano mo kasi dati medyo sumasalit. Mas nagsimula ako as, yun, sa school, mga contest, kaysa as musician talaga na parang may hawak na gitara, susulat ng kanta. So parang, kaya rin yung style ko medyo magulo eh. Naalala ko lang noon talaga, ang na-instill ni tatay sa akin is, yun nga na, yung pagiging critical niya ba, na na-challenge ka eh. Kasi dati talaga, kahit marami ng, yun nga, sinasabi niya sa akin dati, nak, kahit anong sabihin ng mga kaklase mo, ng mga teacher mo, ng mga tita mo, na pagka nag-perform ka, ang galing-galing mo, cute-cute mo, ganyan-ganyan, kasi ganyan. Huwag ka maniniwala ah. Gusto ko, sa akin ka lang maniniwala kasi ako, hindi kita lolokohin. Pag sinabi kong pangit yan, pangit. Pag sinabi kong maganda, totoong maganda yun. Kaya parang, yun nga, growing up, ganun na naging perspective ko na kahit nga may mga nagsasabi na parang hindi pa rin. So, yun naman ang nangyari sa akin. Yung inner critic ko naman, naging sobra rin. Pero, yun nga, actually, nakuha ko rin. Pero, kumbaga, pagdating na sa disiplina sa pagpapractice. Kasi dati hindi siya ganun ka-consistent. Eh.
Oh, yun pala yung one of the main topic dun sa The Artist Way na binabasa ko. Is understanding your inner critic. Kung saan siya nanggagaling. So parang may mga process doon where you can finally let go of that inner critic, understand it. Ayun. So yung sinabi mo kasi sobrang important talaga no kasi ang kapal na blockage talaga niya as an artist. That inner critic is so loud sometimes. Sobrang ingay niya. Yeah. So
pero sa akin, natutunan ko na rin bang i-accept o parang i-embrace yung inner critic. Kasi nga parang para sa akin, minsan, pag hindi na lang din siya inay-critic, parang siya na rin talaga si guide. Para bang, hindi, ito hindi ako lulukoyin na ito. Para bang more on, alam niya talaga eh. Kasi hindi ka lulukoyin ng sarili mo eh. Like, alam mo yan kung anong ginagawa mo ba. Okay. So, punta naman tayo sa mga light naman. Anong mga, alam ko may re-release kang kanta yan. Anong mga future projects mo ba?
Alright. So, I recently rebranded.
Oo nga. Sinag Music.
Sorry. Ay, kailangan ko nga practicein eh. Dapat Sinag na tawag niyo sa akin. Para masanay ako.
Wala, Jaren ka na sa akin. Sorry ka.
Ayun, but I recently rebranded. Because I felt that there was so much Jaren has went through so many shit, like I wanted a fresh new start. At least, not to absolve me from my sins, but at least for my creative work. And it's really helpful. And well, nakuha ko din to kay Sax Diva. Kasi sabi niya nung nagbago daw siya ng pangalan, grabe daw yung nangyari. Kasi before Nicole Reluya lang siya. Pero nag-switch daw siya into Sax Diva.
Kami manifest yan kasi.
Oo, branding is important, Sax Diva. So, ayun. So ako, I'm gonna switch my name too. I'm gonna try that, I learned from the masters, Sorry.
Wala na ulit. Sige lang. Natin dito.
Water break. Yo, where were we? Ayun. So, I rebranded. So I have songs.
Ilang kanta yun?
I just have to 5 songs. But I'm not
Sabay-sabay
releasing
mo
it.
i-release?
No. I'm gonna waterfall method it.
Tama.
It's got like release it one by one and then an EP.
Ganun
But I'm
din,
doing
ganun
it.
din
Yeah.
gagawin ko.
But I have to give thanks to my friends, bro. Like I physically can't afford this without them, like they're really helping me a lot. I have my Quincy Jones, si JB Briseño, the help of Gani, Monastery Studio, si Ash is always there for me. Sam is always there for me, a lot of, and then I met new friends last night because we rehearsed for the first gig ng Sinag. So yeah, well, I'm releasing February. Well, that's a goal. The track is on its way. Well, wait, when are we releasing this video? When are we releasing this video? Kailan?
Mga second week ng Feb.
Second week ng Feb. So most probably this is released already.
Na-release
Yeah.
na. Oh.
Yeah.
Anong kanta? Para
Gabi-gabi. Gabi-gabi.
Gabi-gabi by Sinag Music. O Sinag lang.
Sinag, yeah.
Sinag.
Gabi-gabi by Sinag. So, yeah, it's gonna be part of an EP called, well, I'm thinking about the title yet. Iniisip ko pa yung title ng EP.
Uy, saka sabi mo, waterfall method pa. Mukhang
Parang
magbago pa yun.
iniisip ko, it's either, para sa kanya or para kay ano. Parang mas kwela yung para kay ano. So when I introduce it, like, guys, I have my new songs out. Please listen to this album para kay ano. It's funny. Yeah, wala lang.
Gets. Excited ako doon, boy. List mo na yan.
Yeah.
Sa gigs naman, saan ang mga gigs mo?
Gigs, I have wait, no. Tapos na pala yung gig na yun by the time na i-upload to. I usually play in Alamat, Filipino cuisine in Poblacion. It's always fun there. You guys should really try it out. The people there are great and the food is great and music is good. Yeah. And then I play sa brewery sa Elias, which is the home of the best beer in Asia right now. In Elias. So sa Banawi lang siya, QC. Yeah, those are my puesto gigs. So I usually just hang there. I sing for people. Open mic nights, we just jam together. So if you guys are free, you can always catch me there or just follow me on Instagram. Am I gonna plug now?
Oo, plug
Yeah.
na.
So if you want updates, you can follow me on at Sinag Music PH on Instagram. Yeah, Sinag Music PH on Facebook as well. And yeah, you can see the Spotify link. Oh, I'm so nervous. Imagine, I say that you can see the Spotify link, tas wala pa pala when this video is released.
Pressure na yan, parang lagay mo na, boy.
You can check out the Spotify link there. And you can go to Gabi Gabi. Yeah. Ayun lang naman. Yeah.
Sige, tapusin na natin dito.
Okay.
Gusto ko lang sana pasalamatan ka sa
Bro,
unang-una dahil sa influence mo sa akin.
Oh, man.
Sa music life ko kasi talagang hindi ako nagpo-produce, hindi ako nagsusulat ng kanta kundi dahil kay Jaren talaga.
You serious? Yeah.
At the same time, maraming salamat din dito sa podcast na nagpunta ka.
Salamat sa invitation, brother. Thank you.
Marami
Thank
pa.
you. Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.